Welcome to the battleground of the gods.
Welcome, challengers, to Battleground of the Gods, a Smite podcast. I am your host, Dep Nation, and joining me this week we have Fro Double G.
Hey, ladies, Nev is short as fuck.
Nevea03.
It's true. I don't think I've met a single person shorter than me. What the fuck?
And straight out of HRX, Big Dick Rick.
20x.
Oh, I actually got Nev's name, finally.
Brunhilde. Like I said.
Yep. Nailed it.
She said it was 5 syllables, so.
Brunhilde. That's 5.
You gotta throw a Uyer in there somewhere, and then it'll be real legit.
What
Brunhilde Uyer.
How'd you say that?
5.
What god is that?
There's the in the mid lane, quickly.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
I know.
Uyer.
That's what we like to call a callback.
Holy cow.
Oh.
So, real talk. On Friday, right? I'm just fucking heading right into it. On Friday, when we first met, right? I met Nev and Rick. They were at the beer garden, along with the VD2 boys, Lovey. Well, actually, Panda and Anthony. I don't know what's Anthony's. Is he just Anthony?
Sure.
Which Anthony, though? There were 2 of them. There was Madman Anthony.
No,
and there was
everybody
Anthony.
was Anthony.
Oh,
Everybody
that's
at the
true.
table was Anthony.
Are you the Richard Castle?
Oh, dude, at
happened
Exilium,
too.
Richard Castle.
happened too.
He was
Richard
there,
Castle.
along with Richard Castle. Yeah, our listeners have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. That's
I
old,
don't.
old
It
VD2
took
stuff.
It took me getting beers with Bryce before I left on Monday to find out what that actually was. So I'm in the loop now.
You're in the loop now. All right, so there's an old
He's
Smite Pro
Richard
from
Castle.
OCE that, like, 2 years ago, the VD2 guys were just randomly, his name's Richard Castle, they're randomly just, like, walked up to people and like, oh my god, is it Richard Castle? Well, I guess they didn't walk up to random people, they walked up to each other. Anyways, yeah, that's the in the short version of it. But yeah, all right, so we're at the beer garden.
There's so much more to that, but go on.
Yeah, well, we only got so much time here.
Yeah.
And so,
Moving on.
we're at the beer garden. We're all saying hellos and highs to everybody, right, as I showed up. They were already drinking and got done eating or whatever. Rick just stops and like, hey, did you know her real name is? And then I was like, well, yeah, dude, I have for a while. And he's like, what? Why didn't anyone tell me?
We've been playing Smite together for 4 or 5 days a week for well over a year, and I have never known it.
But you know what was funny is when he found out, he was just like, nah, you're still just Nev.
I just wanted to know it. You're still Nev. I just was like, I can't call you a friend if I don't know your name, but you're just Nev. Like,
I'm just Nev.
When
Maybe I'll have it legally changed. I don't know.
dude, when I met you, Nev. All right, so I walk into the Stats Brew Pub, which is like next door to the beer garden, where everybody's like getting a couple of beers before dinner. And Panda, your husband, is a bit taller than you. So I like walk past Panda, say hey to everybody, all
like
the
twice her
BD2
height.
boys.
No, hold up. Let's back that up. You're definitely
A bit taller is
a
an
bit
understatement.
taller. Yeah, the dude's got like 2.5 fucking feet on her.
Yeah, Panda's tall.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's like fucking, what is he, Nev? Like 6'3", 6'4" at least?
I mean, everybody's 6 feet when you're 5 feet, so like.
You're right. Okay, valid.
So Nev was standing in front of Panda, but like the way I came into like the little circle they were standing in is I didn't even see her. And Bryce is like, hey, Rick, that's Nev. And I like looked, she was right to my left. It was like the Dwight meme. I was like, ah! Hi.
Oh no, I'm Angela! No!
Yeah, you're Angela.
That happened to me
be
at the
Angela.
Exilium party. We're trying to get a picture of all the hosts together, right? Except Willow because he's lame. And so the wife is all like
Willow's
pointing
not
him
here.
out. And then she's like, oh, right there. There's Nev and Depp. I look over. I'm like, well, I see Depp. Where the fuck is Nev? And, you know, obviously we're not staying in the same spot. She's like, right there, right next to him. And I'm like, nah, bitch, you're lying. Like, it's just Depp.
You're
like,
lying. You're a
no.
liar.
And she's like, just go get them. And I literally take like one step, And then I see Nev on the other side of Depp, and it's like, oh, shit. Well, sometimes. Sometimes. So, Depp, how was your Friday? We didn't see you Friday at all.
No, the first 2 days I was there, just
Actually, that was
headaches in the
Thursday.
evening. I don't know what was going. That
Was
was
that
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Thursday.
That was Thursday.
Yeah, beer garden. Was
Yeah,
Thursday.
beer garden was Thursday.
You gotta excuse me. I'm sure you all can understand the fact that we got like 20 hours of sleep all weekend long.
Oh yeah. Oh
Should
yeah.
have stayed in the
but-
auxilium house quiet hours after 1.
Oh yeah, except the fucking night. Like I was like, man, I really want to go over, but it's almost 1, and that's quiet time. And then I see Kame in the group message that we're in, like, party's still going strong at 3:30 in the morning. It's like, well, I guess I could have came over. Like, fuck. Like,
Yeah, I didn't know they were gonna go that late, but like after like Thursday, it was like quiet hours after 1. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like we're here. This is Atlanta. This is HRX. It ain't even started yet. Like it's time to party. But there was people in the house. Kame's kids were there, and it was like a thing. So I figured
Yeah,
out
it
the trick
so
was
funny.
to just get Kame into the party and get her drunk, and then everybody could stay up however long and make as much noise as we wanted.
Was it Friday night or Thursday night? There's definitely you had the 1 o'clock bedtime, right?
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
1
quiet
o'clock.
hours.
Yep, that's quiet hours up in here. And
Dude,
then you didn't do it, so she didn't make you breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, I found
Like,
that-
what
I
a
was
wife
gone,
move
like,
right there. Like, you can tell she's been married and has kids. Like, well, fuck you. I ain't making breakfast in the morning.
Dude, I was like the first one out of the house every day. I was like, all right, let's get some breakfast, let's get showered, let's get to the venue. And there's like people that will wake up around like 9:30, 10, put around for a little bit. I'm like, I've got my truck. I'm going down. Like, whoever wants to jump in the back of the truck and whatever, let's go. Like,
See, that was me.
It's
Like,
no sleep weekend.
I didn't wake up until, well, let's see. Breakfast was done being served at our hotel at 10:30, so I tried to make sure to always be down there by 10, right? I don't want to be one of the dicks coming up at the very last minute, but yeah, otherwise I'm like, man, I ain't no rush. The games aren't starting for a while. Like, I knew I'd have plenty of time to explore it by the end of the weekend, so I wasn't in a rush.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Everybody from like all over the U.S. that was in at the Exy House in Canada and whatever, and we actually had 2 from the U.K. When they asked me how much room I had in my truck, I was like, I got 4 seats, and then whoever wants to ride in the truck bed. And they're like, wait, you can do that? I was like, this is the South, baby. You're over 18, but like you don't even have to buckle up.
Really?
Just hop right in.
Is that the law? Those fucking
is the
Uber
law.
drivers lying to me? That piece of shit!
Oh, don't
I
get me
asked
started
him.
on Uber drivers.
I fucking asked him because I'm like,
boy.
all right, dude, I'm from Michigan, and you know, in Michigan, if you're 16 or older, you don't have to buckle up in the back. Do I got to buckle up? And I'm asking because everyone know you're carrying a bunch
you
of
have to
shit.
buckle
got
up
a
in the
bunch of
car,
shit.
but not in the truck bed. Right? I know. It makes all the sense in the world.
So I do got to buckle up in the back seat.
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize, Uber drivers that weren't shitheads over the weekend.
I don't. That's it. Well, the good ones, yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple good ones, man. Like, I don't mind the good ones.
Well, I showed up back at the Exy House late Saturday night, and like Brittany went in before me. But to make a long story short, I'm walking into the house while I'm cussing out my Uber driver, as he's driving away, because we got into a little bit of an argument because he tried to he took us off like this main road, drove us around the block in the hood for like 2-3 minutes, and then got right back on the road where right where we had gotten off. And I was like, hey, what the hell was that, man? So he was trying to scam us into like a more of a fare.
An extra buck.
Yeah, whatever it was, but it was just the principle. I was like, come on, man, don't try to pull one over on me. You made a mistake, and we had an argument. There were 2 grown men arguing.
See, I
screaming
had
at each other.
a Uber driver do that to me, like as well, but it wasn't like intentional. It was literally like he turned down this one road, right? And then it was just like fucking crazy traffic, and he's like, I'm gonna kind of go up and around. I'm like, dude, I don't blame you. I wouldn't sit in this shit either. Like, whatever,
Oh,
just
no,
take
that's
me
fine.
there. Yeah.
Mine was 2 a.m, and he was just like, fuck
Oh,
the GPS.
traffic's crazy. Better take a left right here. It's
We're
like,
the
no,
only ones on
fuckhead.
the
I'm
road.
three roads down. Like, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. But yeah, so what, so I guess, Friday, we got the HRX.
Are we doing dun-duns this year? Who's editing? Never. You edit? Oh, yes.
Now
Dun,
going to
dun.
Law and Orders.
Ah,
That was such a hit last year.
It was. Plus, Nev likes to make all these demands when I edit too, so.
Oh.
I've made one demand this entire time. Thank
Don't
you
worry,
very
I'll tell you
much.
when to cue the music.
Friday? Is that where we're kicking off? Gosh, it feels like it was so long ago. I hardly remember.
Well, then why don't you tell us what you do remember?
Not a lot, man. Not a lot. I need, like, picture of events. I walk in. I walk right past Nev, apparently. Just didn't see her. She was calling my name out. Didn't hear her or anything. I showed up, like, extra early. Sat my ass at the front of the line.
Oh.
Met some people. Handed out Discord information, videos, etc. I think they're in the Discord. I'm not sure. But went around, got my free Smite pin for, like, playing the different games. Played Rogue Company, the game they're developing. It's pretty all right. I'm liking it.
Was it like a search and destroy type? Because, like,
Yeah.
I got the T-shirt and filled out the survey, but I
It's
tried
like
to be pretty neutral. Just
Yeah,
wanted
it's
a
like
shirt.
an objective one life type of deal with a downed mechanic.
Okay. Got potential?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
honestly,
definitely think so. It's gonna be free to play, so I mean it's worth a shot, anyways, right?
No harm, no foul. Just check it
Right.
out.
If anyone's
Rogue
interested,
Company.
they got the alpha on roguecompany.com, I believe, and you can go in there.
Yeah.
I don't
and
think it's
Yep.
been released, but you can sign up for it. But
Yeah.
I got a
I
couple
got
of my
an email
coworkers
about it.
signed up. Yeah, well, if you took the survey and put your email in, it auto signed you up for it.
No, because I did not provide my email in the survey. But
Oh,
I still got an email
Then-
about it.
oh.
Then how did you get an email about it?
I don't know, but I got one.
Interesting. I put in Nev's email.
Nev's like, we got to be really careful. We gotta can't share my name. And then Panda's over there like, I'm just gonna write Nev's email.
That's probably what
Right.
it was.
That's probably what it was. Let's be honest. Panda gave like 0 fucks that weekend, I feel like.
Dude, I got so last
He was
year
having a good time.
Yeah, Panda was a lot of fun to hang out with. So last year they had all these booths, right, with the giveaways,
Yeah.
and they got the spin the wheel, see what prize you win. So like somebody nabs like me and Hoosier while we're walking around is like, spin the wheel, you can win. I was like, what's the catch? She's like, there's no catch. I was like, okay. I spin the wheel, it lands on PlayStation gift card. I was like, okay, I got some PlayStation friends I can give. She's like, oh, actually, that's not a gift card. It's a chance to enter our sweepstakes. I was like, well, that right there is the catch.
Right.
This
So,
is not a prize.
like-
This is a phony.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I'm already here. Like, she's nice. I'll just fill out the survey, as little information as possible. Put my name, phone number, whatever.
Spell something wrong.
Yeah, fake email, whatever.
Right.
So she's like, well, actually, check this extra box, and you can get like this to win. And I'm like, all right. She's like, oh, and then she pulls out like a board with a map on it. She's like, oh, and for entering for winning a travel trip, where on this map would you like to go on vacation? There's like all these red. She's like, pick from one of the red pins. So I was like, Vegas.
Grabs the
you know?
red pin, puts it right in Atlanta, and you're like, I'm here, thank you.
Yeah.
Winning.
So I say Vegas. What are you gonna do in Vegas? I'll probably blackjack, go to the club, whatever. She's like, oh yeah, that's fun. Then pulls out a little laminated thing. This started as a chance to win a PlayStation gift card. I'm getting a timeshare pitch to me at HRX.
No,
I was
had
like,
the
what
same
the
thing.
fu-"
Someone
And I
was
look at
trying to sell me a vacation. They're like, you just have to
Yeah.
go to a timeshare presentation.
By 2
I'm like,
weeks, you sell
motherfucker.
one. Now you're vacationing for free.
Right.
Oh, I look
Was
at
it
the-
that
I-
Diamond?
Yes, it was
something
Diamond
right?
Resort. I was just about to
Diamond
say that.
Resorts, yes.
I was like,
You
wait,
did
I
the
should have
same
known the
shit
whole
to me,
time
man.
that
See,
this is gonna end terribly. I
I
felt
can
cucked.
relate to this because I'm that sucker when you're walking down the street and the guy's like, hey, boss, real quick. And I'm the fucking idiot who stops and he's like, yeah? And then, like, I can see it as soon as I do it and I realize it, and everyone around me is like, this motherfucker stopped. And then here comes the pitch, me and my family, right?
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Well, that was how they suckered me in. They got the wheel over off near the aisle. Okay, I don't even
Well-
go into my way.
well-
I'll spin this wheel, win. Then they walk you over the table, sign a little thing, and now they got you.
Yeah.
Like when we walked by State Farm Insurance, like, you want to be on a cover of a comic book? And I'm like, well, of course I do. Like,
You walk past.
Oh yeah, Fro and me did that.
Oh no.
Dude,
Yep.
all right. So we went and did the comic book cover thing, right? You just got to fucking fill out, like, give me your insurance shit. Or not your insurance, your email and name.
What was the comic book cover thing?
They had a couple different ones you could pick from. I was Pro Double G,
Like-
Lord of the Dragons cover.
Like you're buying them, or they draw them for you, or what?
No, they did it.
They
It was like
insert
they
your
take
photo
a
over a
selfie.
pre-made picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the thing
sus.
is,
okay.
the light is like fucking
Dude.
ungodly bright. And
It's super
I
bright.
literally, I'm trying to hold my eyes open. It's one of the ones where it's so bright you start watering up. And so I'm like trying to hold the eyes open. I'm like, I just can't. I can't, man. I got to walk away. And I just walked away. I'm like, I can't do it.
You're
Yeah.
from Michigan too. I bet that was like even worse. You're like, oh god, what is that?
Well, and it's one of those.
No. It gets
fucking
bright.
ring-
Don't
it's
get
one of
me
those
wrong. It gets
ring
bright
lights.
around here because wintertime with snow and the sun, like, snow blindness
It was
is
one
a
of those
thing.
ring lights, and if you look closely at Fro's picture, you can see a fucking ring in his damn eyeballs,
That-
like the reflection of it.
Oh, that means if you've looked at Fro's picture, you only have 7 days to live.
Yeah,
I mean, I
use
looked
the
at
ring.
depths.
He's gonna come kill you. He's got to do it.
That was fun.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of other things while we were there, like, we, spoilers for the future potentially, checked out this
Yep.
one shit called Gamer Goo.
Dude, Gamer Goo, fucking, that's what's up.
It's not bad.
It's
Is it
not
better
bad.
is this like a G Fuel product?
No.
So what it is, it's like I want to say it's like a cream, but it's more like a paste, kind of,
Yeah.
that you
Yeah,
rub
I'd
into
say
your
paste.
hand.
Paste is a good.
And then,
one.
like, your hands will be tacky for, a minute, but it, soaks in and it stops your hands from sweating.
Yeah, well, when
Whoa.
Depp was explaining it to me, he was like, you put this cream on your hand and then it gets sticky for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how he said it to me. And I'm like,
I mean,
I'm good.
I'm not wrong.
I'm good
Nev,
on
you're
that.
supposed to be the mature one here, all right?
No,
I
no,
mean-
no. You guys don't play on a team with Nev.
Don't play on a team with Nev.
She's a good old fucking business tour Nev.
Mm.
mm.
Yeah.
Just don't
But
let her play Fenrir.
Another
But
thing
we're
that
looking
really,
into stuff.
yeah, we're looking
Yeah.
into stuff. But another thing that caught us attention with them is we got a business card from them. And the business card literally, it says on the one side, all it says, fucking, all decorative and everything, is you're doing a great fucking job. And I'm like, I like these guys. I like these
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
That's great.
Friday wasn't much for me because was that at least not at HRX because we waited in that line for forever, which that's got
Friday was the
change.
wall.
Mm.
Friday.
wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was the start of the wall. We basically got in and games are already going on, so I don't know what you guys thought about that setup, but
It took
Couches?
forever for them to get people in. I don't know why the fuck they were waiting so long.
well, yeah, that's set up. But I mean, the couches at HRX. If you weren't on those couches and you were sitting in the folding chairs or whatever, you were
dumb.
messing up. You were
You were
messing
real
up.
dumb.
Like
Yeah.
that couches was where it was at.
Where was I on Sunday?
Oh, I had to show you the way because we sat there all Friday, and I got there with the Exilium house, but I ended up chilling with the Bryce and Flynn and Matt, and Brian, and all them. And we're like, let's grab a couch. This is like they got chargers on the little end tables in between every couch. They even had like I don't have that phone, but like the phone where you just put it on top and it charges. They had that shit.
Yeah, the wireless charger.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about it, but I mean, I saw people doing it. It looked cool. And so, yeah, I mean, we just watched the games, drank a bunch of beer, and that's how the wall got started. Which I
So,
guess
Rick,
if you haven't seen the picture.
why don't you tell it for those who don't know or may not have seen? What is the wall?
All right, so we're drinking a few beers. Bryce is on the other couch, but we're both at the ends of the couch over the end table. And Bryce looks at me after like 2 beers. He's like, "Hey, you want to build a wall?" I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we just start stacking cans up as we finished. I mean, we sat there for 6-7 hours. I mean, we got to walk around a little bit, but like somebody had to hold the couches down, right?
Right.
So by the time we get done, we got a wall of cans across the front edge of the table, and they're about like 5 high on each side. And then we got a little ornamental with it. Anatoly came up and took a couple pictures. Avi came up and took pictures. We started seeing it on Twitter. So that was a bit of a hit. And it fell down. We rebuilt it as a pyramid. And that was pretty much HRX the first day.
All right.
Although
so can we talk about this line real quick? Because your boy's an idiot, right?
I didn't do it either.
Do what?
Home delivery.
I did home delivery. Hey!
No. That wasn't my issue. I go in, right? Go through the security bullshit. Which, by the way, the first couple days wasn't an issue, but I'll get to why the last day it was. And then I'm like sitting there, I'm trying to figure out where's the line to actually like go in. And I didn't realize people still had to pick up their fucking wristbands because last year that they weren't, or at least as far as I know of, going through that. Like the initial day where everyone had to funnel in. Like I'm sure you were there, Rick. You remember last year? How like it wrapped around that hallway. It's like I thought that's what everyone was lining up for. I'm like, oh, here we go again. I'm standing there for a minute.
Oh no!
And then Bombi, because Bombi, I gave him my wife's ticket, and then let him stay with us in the hotel so Bombi could go. He pointed up there. He's like, "Oh, up there's the VIP area," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then Alpha Jackal walks by, and he's heading up there. I'm like, "Hey, you heading up to the VIP area?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Cool if I walk with you?" So I'm walking with Alpha Jackal, heading up there. I'm like, yep, grab my VIP stuff, I suppose. And we're waiting in that line, and I'm like, I really don't give a fuck about my VIP stuff right now. Like, I just don't care. Like, I just don't care to have it. It doesn't bother me. And then that's also when I realized that the wristbands that I'd already had on was all we needed, and we could walk right in. And I'm like, well, fuck both of these lines. I'm going inside. So we just headed inside after we spent like fucking 10 minutes dicking off waiting in both of the different lines. I'm like, I feel like an idiot.
Oh, I felt like an idiot for not doing home delivery and waited literally an hour and 20 minutes in that line. The big line to get our wristbands. They also started the games early. Like the schedule says 12 o'clock and we're in line at 11:40. They're in picks and bands. So we're like, all right, I guess that's a thing.
Right.
The only good
the
thing
games
about
were
that
supposed
line
to be
was
at 11, I thought.
No, the HRX
pre-show was
Presents.
supposed to be at 10:30 from 10:30 to 11:30 ish.
No, don't hit me with facts, Nev. It started at noon.
I mean, yeah, per the schedule, but it started before noon. It started at like 11:40.
The only good thing about that line was I got to meet Alleyway in it, and that was cool.
I never saw her the whole time.
I saw her in line, and I saw her like once on Friday, and then I didn't see her the rest of the weekend, and we were gonna get like beers, and I didn't even see her at the HRX after party, but I've been hanging out in Alley's stream and her Discord, and was looking forward to that. So
She's got
maybe
Discord?
next year. Yeah, I'll send
You didn't hit me with a link.
Yeah.
I hate when we have guests on and they like never tell us that they got Discords and shit. It's like, I'll come hang out. Like, I'm not promising I'll be active because I'm in a lot of them, but
right.
I usually try to poke into different ones here and there.
I just threw it in our chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Alleyway's stream. She's fun. She's also pretty good. She's got a good Nasha. Other than that, meeting Bryce was really cool because me and Bryce have been hanging out and playing a lot of games and are on teams together. But what me and Bryce's biggest fear is like my girlfriend Brittany and his wife Shanna are like, me and Bryce are really similar, and we kind of thought that Britt and Shanna would be pretty similar, but I think we fucked up. I think we created a monster.
Oh no.
I think they're better friends with each other than me and Bryce are now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They're like talking shit about us like an hour after meeting, and I was like, Bryce, I don't think this is a good idea, dude. This could be trouble for us. And then
Yeah, it's a shame your wife had to leave the Exy party so early because Amanda really wanted to hang out with her this year. She didn't really get a chance.
Yeah, Britt needed to go nap time.
Yeah, she
Sent
went,
it
she
to-
went
dude,
full send.
Those
she went full
those
send
drinks,
all day.
those drinks at the Exy party were strong.
Yup.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you wanted whiskey and Coke? Here's a glass of whiskey with some Coke on the top. Made it like a fucking Long Island, that little splash on top.
Dude,
of it.
all right,
Oh,
so
okay.
literally
like
the Jack and Coke I got, the
Yep.
Coke didn't even discolor the Jack at
Barely
all.
did anything to it.
Like, it
It's
didn't
like,
darken it at all. And I'm
that's
like,
whiskey. That's
oh.
still whiskey.
Yeah,
oh,
just a
okay.
splash of Coke. Whiskey
Yeah.
on the rocks, a splash of Coke. That's how it's
Yeah.
made.
I'm just gonna say right now, mad props to all the freaking bartenders in Atlanta. You guys know how to pour some fucking drinks.
Matter of opinion. Matter of
Vodka
opinion.
tonics, you approve?
I mean, every night that I had a vodka tonic, I was like, I could do drunk lore in about 20 minutes. Let's go.
Right?
See, wait, here's my thing.
At one point,
It
I was
depends
saying,
what I'm
we
ordering.
got J-Mac right here. Let's just do it in the hotel lobby.
I actually like Jack and Cokes. Like, I like
Mm-hmm.
the flavor of a good Jack and Coke. So
Right.
when I want a Jack and Coke to something to, to sip on as I'm hanging out, and I get something that's nothing but whiskey, it's like, oh, well, I mean, I drink whiskey on the rocks too. I just wanted a Jack and Coke. Like we could have saved each other the whole time of you even picking up the fucking pop gun. Sorry, the soda gun.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, I fucking Northerners are getting to me. But pick up the fucking soda gun, like, and I'll just order a double of whiskey. Like, that's fine. But that's come like one of my favorite drinks is a White Russian. But I'm always, like, so hesitant to order a White Russian from anywhere. Especially during, like, an event or anything. Like, that's a no-go. Like, you know.
Because of the way they mix it? Because for me, it's going to be the expiration date on that milk. I'm going to need to see the carton.
Dude, there's not only that,
or
which is a little
where you
iffy.
come from, does the milk come right out of the pop gun where you live?
Or the bag. Which one is it?
No,
Oh,
that's
they got
definitely,
both.
that's
Straight from the
that's
cow's
Northwest
teat.
Canada.
Dude,
That's
that
Northwest
just made
Canada.
me-
We don't bag around
Oh,
here.
that's gross, dude. Thinking about milk from the soda gun. Oh.
Oh,
Milk was a bad choice.
Yeah.
No, here's my thing, because every time I get one from Rando Place, it's vodka. And I'm like, damn, like, I can't even taste the fucking Kahlua in here. That's just vodka and milk. Like, fuck off. Like, no.
Oh, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, especially since I prefer mine made with cream, you cheap fucks. All right? All you bars
the
out
crop?
there.
He's not wrong.
No,
But
no, man.
also, like,
White Russian with some good
bars
cream.
aren't just going to buy fucking cream. Like,
See, I got spoiled because the one I went to was that brew pub I used to work at, that my best friend works at. And they have a restaurant attached to the brew pub where they make a lot of their own homemade sauces. So they actually have, cream that they use instead. So, like, I got spoiled.
yeah. I
Plus
was going to
when-
say, what you need to do is become a regular at a place and then be like, I'll have the usual.
They're like, we
And then you get them to buy cream straight for you, just for you. Solely for you.
fresh off
Only
the
for you.
farm.
See, you say that, but fresh
would
off the
be,
farm,
right?
I literally live a mile away from a like a local dairy that's like beginning to take off a little bit. Okay, it's not a
are there,
mile.
Like,
it's like
wait, hold on.
2.
Are there like dairy festivals like the same? I'm picturing
Yo,
like
can you get that
craft
beer?
beer.
No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I'm picturing like craft beer, but it's really starting to take off. It's just a bunch of
bunch
of
of
hipsters
fancy-ass
with
cows.
it's a bunch of hipsters with like the undercuts and the big beards, and they're just out there just
One side of their head shaved.
Well, when I
stirring
say
some
that,
milk.
it's
Yeah,
because like
exactly.
you can actually start buying it in like the larger grocery stores around here.
Do you have any good names for like milk brand?
Mooville.
like the way you would name an IPA? Are there any good milk names?
I mean, no, but they also started up a ice cream shop, and they got some pretty creative names there because they got all sorts of different ice creams.
Like, this isn't original, but could you imagine if they had like Creature's Comfort milk? Creature's Comfort's 1%.
No, see, what I like is they heavily emphasize because they're Mooville, just cow. So they don't have a Superman ice
wait.
cream; they have the Super Cow. And they don't
Super
have
Cow- wait.
they don't have moose tracks; they have cow tracks.
Where are they called Mooville, or did you just make that up?
No, it's fucking dead ass called Mooville.
Oh, that's a good name. That's like a craft name. That's not like PET milk or
No, I'm not trolling. It's
Lucerne
good.
or-
It's fucking
Mooville.
It's like
that sounds like
technically this village is home to the world's largest sundae, partly courtesy of Moville.
Oh God, that's probably got some good competition, but that sounds like a Midwest thing,
dude. Mootropolis milk.
I mean, are we really Midwest?
Michigan?
Yeah,
dude,
well,
that's
we're
like,
technically
you're either
Midwest. Bro.
You gotta
Michigan,
pick, dude. You're
Michigan,
either Midwest or
that's
Canada.
Where we're like, well, I mean,
Not
we're
even
damn
Rust
near
Belt.
Canada. That's why I'm like, are we really? Yeah. I've always hated people referring to Michigan as Midwest. I'm like, I mean, travel like an hour west and like hit Iowa, and we're definitely there. But
wait, how many states are you driving through to get to Iowa in an hour?
Dude, he's driving through at least 3, too.
Like, I feel like there's a good bit of land.
He has to go around the south bit. He has to come across Indiana.
All right, let's be
In
real.
Illinois.
After you pass Chicago, it's an hour.
Hey, after
Like,
you
I'm not-
get to Chicago, it's
getting-
going to take you a
getting
fucking
through
hour and a
in
half, 2
Chicago.
hours to get to Chicago.
Or it takes me 3 hours to get to Chicago.
So, what are you saying? Drive an hour and a half west. Drive like 4 fucking
Yeah,
hours west.
Because I don't live on the
That's
corner
fine.
of my state, you
gotta
fuckheads.
You gotta catch
I'm more
Blaze's
towards
stream
the-
on Mondays.
I'm closer to the middle than
He'll
Mitten,
teach you math.
right?
Yeah.
Right. But then they have the bottom west corner, the southwest corner of Michigan. That's kind of where the edge of the state counts. And an hour from there would take you. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to go just
Sure.
like off my actual city.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Are you picking up what he's putting down?
Yeah, I got that. I did just have an idea
Yeah.
though. So we know that our boy
What's that?
Blaze McBain, who was on the last community episode, which you guys should catch,
Yeah.
does the Math Man Monday streams, and I'm just wondering if there's like an English teacher in the Discord, because like there's an audience there that you could tap into.
We need to get Willow. I'll pay for Willow's sub.
You said it. I didn't say it. You said it.
I said it. You're right.
Lantern's gonna
You're
come
right.
to his defense, Dev. You're BM right now.
Hey, you know what?
Unbelievable.
Willow's not here. 30 minutes in, Willow's not here.
Willow's not here. Bryce isn't here.
Bryce isn't here. You're right. Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't come up during the beer tower.
Oh yeah. Well, I said Willow wasn't here earlier, but yeah, Bryce isn't here, which unfortunate because I spent a lot of HRX hanging out with Bryce. We did I did golf on Thursday, like when we got there. I got there Wednesday night, so Thursday did golf with Bryce, Matt Accountant, and Nuka DeLuca, and that was a lot of fun. It was
Nuka
40 degrees.
DeLuca
And
is
Matt
the
Accountant
shit. He is such a nice guy.
dude. He is too nice.
So incredibly
sweetheart.
nice, and he has an amazing voice for casting.
Yes, I added him today from Kitten's tweet. They have a casting application for the spots that need to be filled, but for Toli and Taco, and I added Nuka. I was like, dude, you gotta get it. His thing is he doesn't know, or he feels like he doesn't know about the game. I'm like, dude, they will teach you. Get your voice on on a high res broadcast like that. People want to hear it.
And you might hear him on a Smite podcast here soon.
Ooh.
Pog.
Uh-oh. Teaser. You
Rick
tease.
Pog.
You
I
tease.
mean, come on, people. We talk to a shit ton of people. Expect more guests,
That's
but
true.
we're trying to keep the guests a little moderate because every once in a while we like to just fuck off with our friends on our podcast, and
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully, coming up soon, you could have 3 Olympians on at the same time.
Dude, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Did you
That's
apply
the
to
dream.
well, it depends
I
what
didn't
Olympians
know.
you're talking about and when.
Me,
I don't
you, and
stream.
Nev?
I'm
Oh.
barely in my own Discord enough as it is. Like,
Yeah, you got to get on that, man.
yeah.
Well, I just meant like
Once my own community knows me a bit more, then I might try reaching out to Smite as a whole.
Well, I was
Just
just,
spam
I was just
corner
curious
moves.
because like I did plan on having like Killer on finally, and I was like, just curious.
But we did like cap Friday off with the Korean barbecue, Iron Age. You had a good time there, right, Fro?
I liked hanging out with you guys. That was cool. But after like the first round of meat, all right. So at this place, you got your own little grill in the middle where you like cook your own food, and it was going good, right?
You pay to cook your own food?
Dude, that's what
Bullshit.
I said. I got there.
That's
I was
fucking
like, Bryce,
bullshit
wait,
right there.
you gotta cook your own food? I was like, so what's good about this place? Like the sauce? Like I gotta cook it. I'm in charge of how well it
Yeah,
tastes.
the sauce is really good. It's $25 all you can eat, and they just bring you different meats. But after the first round of meat, they started picking a bunch of shit I didn't like. So it's like, yay.
We were a bit ambitious with the squid.
Yeah.
That was
And then they
bad.
don't even teach
Bad
it.
call.
Like, the lady didn't tell him that, like, the squid's pre-cooked. So he's out here trying to grill that shit.
Dude, Bryce halfway through the meal while we're cooking, like, the next set of meat is like, probably shouldn't have been using the scissors that we cut the raw meat with on our cooked meat, but fuck it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, yeah, we did do that. Oh no.
That happened.
That was a thing, yeah.
That
was
was
a good
fun.
place. I mean, we went with like big group. Leaf Warrior.
All right. Let's see. Leaf Warrior, his friend, I'm drawing a blank on the name. He had two buddies that went with him. They were a set of brothers, Monk and something else. We had Hatmaster's girlfriend.
Lady Lancaster 92.
Yep. What is?
I have
was
to
it
check her
Snow
out. She
Mexican.
plays-
Snow Mexican and Define Pride.
I
Or was
did
it
not
one of their
Fine
friends?
Pride.
We had a huge
Wholesome
group.
AF.
Let's see. Happiness. We had Big Rick, Bryce,
Flint.
Micromanatee, Madman Matt, me.
Bombi was
War
there.
Hates Peace, Bombi.
Trevor was there. That's right. Trigger Trevor, now reformed.
Did Coop and Vinny go? Not that night.
Coop and Vinny did not go. They could not make it. They were
No.
too busy trying to fix.
I feel like there was one or two more. But
I mean, there was.
Yeah.
I just.
let's
I'd
be
have to-
honest
I'd have
here.
to look
I
at the
almost got a
picture.
handful of Bryce's dick, and that's really the highlight of the night. I mean,
Wait
what
a
more
minute.
could you ask
Hold
for?
on. I missed this. What the fuck was going on under the table?
Wait a
that
minute.
one
Guys
picture-
sitting across from each other. I
No,
don't know what
dude.
happened.
While
No.
they were trying to
Oh,
grill, they
the
were
That
making
one
sure-
picture
Oh,
where
Bryce,
Bryce is
strike-
sitting there all spread eagle, and I'm like, hold up, I look like I'm gonna give him a little tickle, right? And then someone comes up behind me as I'm doing that and like fucking grabs from underneath my arms and grabs my tits, and I like am like falling over, like, because I was already squatted down, and I'm like, fuck, I'm falling, and like I'm trying to catch myself, but like my hands on Bryce's cock almost, and I'm like, hold up, I don't got the balance, quit taking me down. Yeah.
To paint a picture, this is going on in the middle of an upscale Korean barbecue restaurant.
Yes. While I'm surrounded by
fine.
everybody I just named, because we
Who-
were like
who
front
let
dead
them
and
out?
center.
Who
Well,
let the
to be
dogs
fair,
out?
when that lady saw my fucking dumbass walk in and be like, "What's this soju stuff? Is it good? Do I sip it or do I take shots?" And she's like, "Either or." And then I asked the question again and told her how I've never drank soju, and she said, "Either or." I decided shots. Sipping probably would have been a little better for me. I'm not much of a drinker. Yeah. That's why I started like, "Here, guys, have some soju." Like, passing it around, like, "Have some, try it." And everyone's like taking little sips of it. And I'm like, "Huh. All right, guys.
It was
I guess
good.
I'll take
I had some.
more." Yeah, you actually slammed a glass. I'm like, "Thank God."
I
Like, you and Bryce
couldn't
were like, "I'll
drink much
fucking
because I had
slam
to
it."
drive. But
Yeah.
I would have. If I didn't, I would have done something.
No, it was good. I probably should have done that after food, not pre-food.
My absolute favorite part about that restaurant was that the music in the like throughout the restaurant. Normally, this kind of place you get a little classical. No, this place playing K-pop with the according music video playing on all the TVs at the bar. And I don't know, I had never seen like K-pop music videos before. The amount
They're
of
on a
production
whole
value.
nother level.
It's like watching an Avengers movie, but it's 3 minutes long. It's fucking nuts.
See, all right, so it'll be
Pretty
like
great. I might get
it'll
into
be
K-pop.
the Avengers movie level production with like Saturday morning cartoons level of CGI. It is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
it makes me want
the
to play
one,
Kawaii
the
Best
one
Step.
part where they're fucking like going through the Jeep when fucking like through the jungle, but the jungle is clearly green screen, like so obvious. But I don't know. You'd have to see it. They are over the top, and it was entertainment. It was entertainment, man.
Yeah, it was good. I had never seen anything like that before. And then towards the end of the night, or towards the end of dinner, I got the the emergency text. Rick, there's an emergency at the Exy house.
Oh my god, this took me a minute to figure out what you guys were talking about because Bryce got mad. Like,
yeah, Bryce was mad about
instantly
that.
Pissed,
Bryce was upset.
And I'm like, what the fuck's he all mad?
Yeah, I found out later he knew. I didn't know why he was so mad, but he's. I get the message that there's an emergency at the Exy house and I need to come back now. And I'm like, I'm at dinner. What's going on? She's like, just get here. I need to tell you. So I call her and I'm like, all right, this is Kane. I'm like, is somebody shot? Did all of our shit get robbed while we were at the convention? Like, what's going on? She's like, no, it's just an admin issue, but you need to get here. And I'm like, okay, like, that's not an emergency to me. Like, I understand. I'm not saying like admin issues like don't need to be dealt with for Exilium, but like it's like, not an emergency. Like I need to leave my like I need to leave and like drive 80 down the interstate to get there, or 100 miles, whatever.
Yeah.
So the surprise.
I can kind of like understand why Bryce got upset because just my mind was exactly where Bryce's mind and your mind probably went, right? My shit stolen? Someone get shot? Like, would you fucking let me know? Like, some shit could be going down. And dude, it's really just like, no, your buddy showed up finally. That's going to be here all weekend long.
Yeah, well, that was a big thing for me. They kept that from me. I was apparently the only one who didn't know. But Hoosier had his own family emergency, an actual one. And wasn't sure if he could make the HRX. And he got the go-ahead Friday. And, Hoosier's been my ranked partner and one of my best friends in Smite for a while now. Right.
Well, no, I wasn't like talking shit. I was just saying like.
No, I'm like giving some background.
Yeah.
But I mean, so they didn't tell me he was going to be at the house. I walked in, everybody's in the sunroom in the back. I was like, all right, I'm here. What's this admin issue that I got to cut my Friday night short a little, to come deal with at the house? And I like walk. They're like, "Oh, it's right there." And they point, and I come around the corner. It's Hoosier. I was like, "Oh shit, the party's on." And we had. I wondered why. Like, well, I mean, I didn't wonder why, but like, I knew we had the emergency, but like, couldn't have been. Put it this way: if it had been an actual emergency, we wouldn't have stopped off to get beers and White Claws on the way home. But we did. So that's when the Exy house turned into late night Exy.
So on the other side of Atlanta, me, Lovey, Depp, Hihei, Creed, we were all out to dinner in Lovey's hubby.
Oh yeah, we went out to fucking Creed. Forgot about him. Depp and I went out to fucking lunch with him.
Yeah, we were all at dinner, and I think we were at this point. Okay, so this one place I'm not gonna shout out because. Although the drinks were good, service awful. Service was awful. So I think at that point we were finishing up eating or waiting for checks or finishing drinks or something.
I was about to just get up and leave.
We
Screw it. Like
we decided we didn't want to like call the night after that. So we ended up actually going to a Sky Lounge, which was a rooftop bar. After that, but Anyway, so we're there, and I just hear Nev, and I like turn around, and there's Hoosier, but I'd never seen Hoosier before, so I was like, yeah, and he's like, hi, it's Hoosier, and I'm like, oh my god. He's like, where's Rick? I saw you guys were here in the Discord. Is Rick with you guys? I mean, he chatted for a little bit. He wasn't like, where's Rick? I demand to see Rick. Goodbye. He wasn't like that. But
damn.
But yeah, he hung out with us for a little bit, and then was like, oh, okay, so and I passed on like Kame's information so you get details on the Exy situation, and so that's how he managed to find his way over there. So I knew about it before you did, and it made me happy because you were so excited.
Yeah, didn't know. Emergency.
I was sworn to secrecy. Hoosier made me swear it on my cider at the bar that I
Same
wasn't
way
gonna
Bro
tell
has
you.
known your name for so long. I'm just left in the dark. No, but that was an awesome time. Made for a great weekend. That was a very good surprise. So I think that wraps up our Friday.
God,
briefly,
and that was only Friday. That was
just Friday night.
Shit,
Also,
man.
briefly, I too also tried Rogue Nation thingy. Rogue Nation.
Rogue Company.
Rogue Company. Sorry, Fro said something about Depp in the chat.
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation sequel.
Brought to you by WildMonkeyDesign.com.
So I tried that. I also got my Smite pin. That was exciting. I got to take a picture with Tina and Fro and Bombi and Isaiah and Panda. That was awesome. And I played PC Smite for the very first time. Don't see me making the change anytime soon.
Make the change.
It was rough.
I played my very first keyboard and mouse game ever as well.
Which one? What did you play first?
Played
Smite.
Arena, because obviously Smite. Played an Arena. I played Cuckoo, right?
Me too!
I went 2 and 3.
But
way better than me. I went 4 and 10, bud.
My teammates, Depp was here. And afterwards, I went to apologize because I didn't realize until the very end that I was 2 and 3 because I couldn't figure out how to pop up the tab, obviously. So I'm all, don't fuck off. I didn't know the button.
It's on the tab button.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Oh, I didn't know if you knew that it was called
tab
tab before you said it.
screen
You're like,
is tab.
you're just sitting there at the computer. How do you pull up the tab screen? Like going down the row. Like, hey guys, can anybody help me? How do you pull up the tab?
I just didn't know.
Have you ever heard it called like the T screen or
See, I've heard it called the T
like
screen.
W
and T
key,
wasn't
right?
working.
W or S key.
That's the
T
thing.
wasn't
I'd hit
working.
T and it wasn't popping up the tab.
Dude,
That's
me
why
and,
I'm like,
well, hold on. That's a thing too, because like me and Hoosier played LAN while we were there, and me and Hoosier got some like both of ours are different from each other, and both of our key bindings are very different from
Yo,
default
people were
key
fucking
bindings.
with those key bindings.
Yo,
I swear.
whoever got Hoosiers, oh my god, he plays like a fucking dickhead. He's got his abilities on like Control Alt Spacebar and R. Mine's on Shift QER. And, like, the default is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Which just doesn't make sense. But, like, we're changing everything.
yeah, that's really
like,
hard,
whoever
by the
gets in
way.
the
The
game-
default 1, 2, 3, 4 is really fucking hard.
Yeah, I don't like
didn't
it.
like that.
Shift QER makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so, Depp, turns out I went to go apologize to these people. I'm like, sorry, I was missing so many abilities. And right as I'm already like, all right, here I go to get up. Like, I looked at the screen real quick, and they're like 1 and 14, 2 and 15. Like fucking 3 and 9.
No, the rest of our team was all console people, and the whole enemy team just straight up PC mains.
Yep, the entire enemy team, all PC players. Turns out Depp was the only person on our team to ever touch a fucking keyboard and play Smite. It was very unfortunate, and so I'm trying to give him like, guys, sorry I didn't really do much, but then it's like I'd already kind of committed to this handshake before I realized like. I was the least shitty of the shitters.
I'm just
we're all
picturing
shitters,
you guys. Like, if you didn't know the game was going like that, and they were going bad, you're going to apologize. Like, I'm just picturing, like, a bunch of console people just running around in arena, like, all different stages of the map. Like, nobody's grouped up. Somebody's over behind the fucking red wall or soming. Like,
I played a LAN match.
That's how it was. Don't imagine anything. That's how it fucking was.
Yes.
I played a LAN
We
match
lost the
before
fucking, what was
the
it?
one
It was
with
like
Pro.
21
Oh,
to 50.
no. I'm just picturing like people walking into the wall and like
Dude, yeah, it was like
aegis-ing or
fucking
beadsing out a fountain. Like,
shut up, I beat you a couple times.
I did finally figure out the relics. I had that going for me.
I didn't. I literally walked out of base and went, fuck, there's my beads. How'd I do that?
How did
How
I
to do that?
Like, literally no idea how I bead. So I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. At least I used it once this match. Dude, that was the only time I used beads the whole match, too.
Nev said, all right, first step on PC, how to avoid damage.
Well,
figure that out.
because they provided like the little like what the default settings are supposed to be if people don't fuck with them and then don't change them back.
What do you mean they provided those?
So they
were there.
They had that little printout right there.
No.
Right in front of your
Hold. What?
Yep. I took a picture of it and posted it on Twitter. You didn't see it?
What the fuck? That's some bullshit. I'm out here trying to figure out how to fucking tab open the T-tab screen. All right. I'm mad.
Hold on, I got you, buddy.
Don't even send me the picture.
Always mad.
No, don't even send me a picture because
it's happening.
An
but
ally has left the
after
game.
I did the PC smite, I did move over to Paladins because I was like, yeah, you know what, might as well. So basically, when Depp and I are talking about getting our pins, you had to do like 5 out of 6 activities to get a pin, and both Depp and I wanted the smite logo one. So one of them was to play Paladins, another one was to play Smite, so on and so forth. So
one was to play Rogue Company, and
one was to play Rogue Company. Yep. One was to download Smite Blitz on your phone and get through Chapter 1. I did that day 2. But anyway, so I move over to Paladins, and I'm like, well, it can't be that bad. Guys, I actually did better on PC Paladins than I did in Smite.
Nev, how's that feel?
It felt good.
No. Like, deep down, doesn't it feel bad? Because you're like, wow.
I mean, it feels bad because Smite's my game, but it felt good because I was actually, like, sitting next to one of the Paladins volunteers, because they were it was earlier in the day, so they were filling up seats, so one of the volunteers actually sat down in the seat next to me and was on, I think he was on my team, I can't recall. But I got play of the game, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I, like, turned to look at Panda, I'm like, oh my gosh, look, I got play of the game, and then the guy next to me, who was one of the volunteers, he was like, nice job. I'm like, thank you, you don't even understand, this is, like, my second game ever on PC. Like, this is exciting for me, so thank you. But also sad, because Smite's my game.
I think like the second day I played, or the first day I actually played Paladins, I got a pentakill, and I hadn't had a penta on Smite yet. I was like, should I switch games? Like, is it too late?
Yeah, I still hate the fact that I'm higher ranked on Paladins than I've ever been in Smite.
Feels bad.
Off like 13 games, 14 games. Actually, not 10 games technically, because I qualified straight into Plat 1. But
yeah, I've been playing rank 2.
Yeah.
Freya's broken. First pick Freya or Ban?
No. I mean in Paladins.
Paladins?
Yeah, like first 10 rank games, right? Ever. Like hit level 30, right into rank.
Yep.
Plat 1.
Can't
right
do
into
that
Plat
in
1.
Smite.
That is very bold.
Can't do that in Smite. Paladins? Okay, I've played shooters before. I learned, one guy. Got it. Can't do that in Smite. Well, you can. You'll get put on my team.
It was very, very unfortunate.
Hey, Rick, I'm
for me,
looking
because
for a
I'm like,
team.
wow,
No.
I'd like to make it to Plat 1 someday. I think next season I'm gonna commit a little bit more to ranked.
Paladins or Smite?
Smite. Sorry, Smite this time.
Yeah, I haven't played ranked lately. We didn't really talk about any games. I don't know if we're going to, but Freya's broken. I went 17-4 on her the other day.
Oh yeah, I suppose I probably should bring up my games this week. I've already had mine in the Exilium League.
Is it too late? Should we do that in the middle of
I
Saturday?
don't give a fuck. You know why I don't give a fuck? I'll start with my game on Wednesday with Nev, and I got a motherfucking pentakill. Let's go. That's why I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Right
On who?
before,
Kali,
right before
in
we
arena.
That's not even
That
cooldown
was
Zornith
hype.
Overday. Pog.
No,
That was hype.
Legit arena.
A legit
Yeah.
penta. With
A
who?
legit penta.
Legit.
Like
Don't say
fucking.
Izzy.
Yep.
I don't give a shit. Not my
Was it
cabbage.
Chalk?
I'm gonna get that penta. All right.
Was it Chalk?
What do you mean? Was it shock? No, it's Kali.
Who'd you get?
Kali.
Oh, a Kali penta. Okay.
Wow, I can feel the judgment from all the way over here.
It's not judgment. It's still a penta. But it's like, that's a penta character.
Oh, okay.
That's like a penta
All right,
character.
You say that, but Nev was also in a match with me. I think it was that match where I walked out.
Oh, she was probably on a damage over time god and was probably trying to yoink that kill.
I mean,
No.
she may have been.
No?
I
Teammate
didn't.
8.
I stepped
Teammate
back.
8 wasn't doing it?
No,
But-
I stepped back.
I had.
I cheered him on the whole way.
I think it was that match. I also had, what was it? 2 triples and a quadra?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
you were
shit.
fragging.
Yeah, and then.
Wait, the triple and the quadra leading to the penta? Because it doesn't really count.
No, separate.
Separate. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
fragging.
Right.
Big frag.
And then, like, a couple days before that, I was with Willow, and in one game, I got 2 quadras and a triple with Kali.
Oh, okay.
And then.
Oh, do you have her diamond?
No, she's my diamond, random god diamond.
I know.
challenge.
That's where you at with her.
No. 7.
Whew. It's triple worshiper weekend, buddy. You might just want to knock that one out right here.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But
You
I'm
might want to
saying
play
that
some Smite.
because
Clear your
anyone
schedule.
who had been playing with me with Kali prior, learning Kali's was a little rough start. It was bumpy road. But yeah, that's all I really got
Rest
for
of your
games. Oh yeah, I
team.
guess my XE League. We finally pulled a W in a game. Still lost the set,
Oh, yeah.
but we finally won a game.
There you go.
They had 2 subs, and they had we went against Split Push. Yuki and American Zombie couldn't make it, so they had Hide Train and Hiei sub for them, support and solo.
Yeah, Hyde's good.
Yeah, they both
And
did
he
really
played
well
Hurt
about
support.
running. Yeah, they did one game.
You guys won that
But-
game, though, I think.
Yep.
Thank God. Don't play
So
that shit, Hyde.
the game we won, I was on Izanami. Like, finally, out of all these games, I was like, we just needed a hunter. Like, we're just like, a hunter sounds good. I want a hunter. And, like, they hardcore playing on just leave me in lane. And I'm like, that was the strat, just leave me. And I'm like, well, Izzy, she's safe. Like, you can just leave me, I'll be fine. We actually won. It was like, we killed them at our Phoenix line, I believe, or under our Phoenix, and then just fucking rammed it right up mid. Willow made a really good call for us because our team was going to back off after we took their Phoenix, and Will's like, end. You can end. And, like, it was one of the ones where, you know, the Phoenix or the Titans at 25 HP as, like, 3-4 of them are spawning. So it's like they're trying to get up and start throwing out the abilities, but we're just able to burn it down and actually end. It was real close, but
Yeah,
felt good
you
to
gotta
get a
trust your
victory.
Damage.
yeah.
When
Well,
you make a call like that, you gotta trust your damage.
Willow knows, like, when I'm playing on, like, carry, I'm literally just a gun. I sit there, you just fucking point me and tell me bang, and I'll go do the shit there. But, like,
Phoenix.
otherwise, yeah.
Attack left, Phoenix.
I literally, on carry, I'm just shutting up. I'll call out the important stuff, but you just tell me where you want the damage. That's
That's how it
just,
should be.
yeah, that's just how
Your
I play
support-
carry. Yeah.
The way we play is our support, or I mean that it's usually Silent Aces. He's got outstanding comms, but your support or whoever's kind of like frontline or getting putting out CC, they should be doing your target selection in fights.
Mm-hmm.
Jungler can do it too, and I know Willow's a support main, so he probably does it by nature.
Yeah, and he was subbing for us as well. Danny couldn't be there for the first 2 games. He was able to make it for the 3rd game though. But yeah, Willow was playing jungle for us. But Willow, I knew Willow, like, we'd already talked about him going, like, tankier gods and everything. Because, like, he likes, like, Erlang and Kabrakan, and like, he likes his tanky junglers. He's fucking a support main. So we knew that, and that's part of the reason I think second game went so well, because he picked Kabrakan and just fucking would run at the cuckoo. Like, that was the plan. Like, Kabrakan, run at cuckoo, and then Poseidon cracking them. And then I'm just sitting there. I actually was trying to burn down the tanks the best I could because they had an Achilles and a Hercules, and I was in Zanami, and I bought Toxic Blade because shut the fuck up, Rick. Just shut up. I bought Toxic Blade. I know you ain't.
He said I ain't saying nothing.
No,
at
but I
all.
picked up Toxic Blade, right? Because on Izanami, it works really well with her.
Dude, it's a good item.
It's a good item, but on most
It's a good
hunters,
item.
most hunters can't apply it crazy great. Is why the whole
No.
debate even started. Not that it was ever bad. It's just a lot of hunters can't apply it that great. Izanami can apply that shit like a champ. Like,
Anti-healing is good against heals. It just is.
yeah. Well, it's just there's certain gods, and I think it's coming a lot more in the meta too. Just
Oh,
because.
shit. I just made it another 30 episodes before I get invited back.
No, it's debatable. You know what? One of these days we're just gonna have to actually like. I know we've had multiple talks about it, but we're just gonna have to break down that entire tree. I think that's what we should probably do a battle you on one of these days is an item tree.
Oh no, not the tree again, not the health tree. Although Relic Dagger is one of my favorite items.
We have talked about it, but we've never done like a battle you on like.
You absolute. I'm pretty sure you've broken down the stats of every item in that tree multiple times. Maybe not all at once, and maybe not had like a real discussion about it.
I don't think we've gone.
It's definitely
into,
been talked about. There's some.
I'm gonna trust
some
you as our number 3 top listener. I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Yeah.
I'll
we can
just
talk
leave
about
it
the
there.
changes to Erendite and Heartseeker if you guys want to right now. Shit's fucking broke. Love it.
Heartseeker's dummy thick.
Dude, it's awesome because it made build like with the changes to Erendite and Heartseeker, you can build full damage in jungle again, and it's like actually really, really good. And it feels good, and it does good. You don't have these hybrid builds for these gods that could actually apply Heartseeker really well.
Yeah, Beset's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah.
You fuckhead, Rick.
Oh, my set? I
Beset.
ain't build it on set.
Beset.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Meow.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, it is. It's so good on her.
Wait, what was that?
What was that from? How did that go again?
Meow.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Judge me all you want. That's how I fucking yell at
But
my
is it
cat.
enough? No,
You
hit
look
me
at
with
me.
it.
We'll like
I
make
can't.
eye contact.
Yeah,
Let's
do it.
Meow.
No, we gotta do it.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
What?
Yeah, no,
All right.
They get
All
pissed
right.
when I play
We're moving on from that one. So,
hey, Nev, how are
what,
your games?
what do we do Saturday? Yeah, you want to talk more games? We going back to HRX?
No,
Where going?
we can do Saturday and then rotate to more games if you want.
I'm sorry. He
let's
brought
do
up
that.
games,
Let's
and I'm
do
like,
that.
oh yeah, Penta. I had to bring it up.
Oh yeah, gotta bring up the pens.
Yeah, definitely.
Saturday. Did anybody
dun.
else play?
Dun dun.
Oh Jesus.
Although we've already talked, like I think a good bit about Saturday. Dude, one of the funnest things about HRX is if you didn't play it, there's a game coming out for VR headsets. I think it's December 13th called Coffin Rot Brewing Co. That game is awesome.
That.
It is awesome. Did you guys play it at all?
I didn't get to play it, but I did walk past that booth and I looked at it and I was like, that looks really, really fun.
You play it, Dep, Fro?
No,
I
didn't
saw
really play
people
many
lined
games
up for
there.
it, and I'm like, I'm not waiting for that.
All right. So they got a lot of indie games there, and like things that you just sit down and try, and like developers are out there. So these two guys, they did like this whole game by themselves. It's a VR game. You're an underwater undead pirate bartender, and you got to serve drinks to the ghosts that come into your bar. And there's 3 taps. They're each a color, and if a colored ghost sits down, there's green, red, blue. Easy, simple. Green ghost sits down, get him a green beer. Well, behind the bar, you got a pile of gold. And while you're serving drinks, you get gold. But there's skeletons in the bar, and if you don't stop the wave of skeletons that are walking in, they will go to the back and just rip shit up all in your gold, and then you lose. So you've got a gun in one hand, and you're serving beers to undead pirates in the other. And that shit is so much fun. It is so good.
It looked really, really entertaining.
It was so entertaining. It was really well done. The art was really good. Like, I don't even have to get engaged this Christmas because Brittany was like, I want a VR headset. I was like, dope. We don't have to do that.
Ring or VR headset?
VR headset. It's more practical. Headset. I'm a huge fan.
VR headset.
So I think we're gonna be like around Christmas time. We're gonna be serving up some undead brews.
Hell yeah.
That shit was so much fun. Oh god.
Did you guys run through the true dungeon?
We did dodgeball, but not that.
Ah, okay. So that's one of the activities we did on Saturday was we ran through the true dungeon, which is basically like I don't even know. So, you know, like how dungeon crawler games are, like you get a character sheet and you figure out what kind of character you want to be based on different stats. You go through a dungeon and based off of like different puzzles or combat situations that happen will depend on your outcome, so on and so forth. So it's like that, but you're actually physically walking through it, and apparently they're like pop-ups like all over the place, and they have different dungeons, and you can actually carry your character over to different dungeons in real life, and you collect like tokens and gold and shit. So they had a demo of it at DreamHack, so we were like, you know, might as well. And it was like I think it was like a 15-20 minute kind of experience, and it was pretty neat. It was pretty fun. I don't know if it'd be something that I'd tour all over the United States to try to find the next one, but it's a really cool concept. Panda and I have actually done probably about a dozen or so escape rooms. We really enjoy to do escape rooms. So when we heard that True Dungeon was there, Panda was like explaining it to me. He's like, it's kind of like an escape room. And I'm like reading it. I'm like, this is not an escape room. This is just a dungeon crawler. Like, he's like, but there's puzzles. And I'm like, okay, well, we can try it. So now I have True Dungeon tokens that I will probably never use in real life again. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. Maybe I can send them over to you. Or I can keep them as a cool collectible or something, but...
Me and you did an escape room one time.
Yeah, okay.
Did not work out.
So
I did not escape.
So there is a game that's called We Were Here, and then a sequel just came out, I think like a month or two ago, called We Were Here 2. TOO, not TWO.
I see what they did there.
Yeah, so it's a 2-player game. One player is in one part of the area, and the second player is in a totally different area, and you have to communicate with each other. And it's basically like an escape room, but just for 2 people. Listen, when Rick and I play these sorts of games, this and freaking Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, we gotta find the balance, Rick, because if we're already a freaking...
Nope, send it!
If we're already a 12-pack in, and one of us, usually me, has the brilliant idea of doing one of these things, we just gotta shut it down, because we don't get very far.
The worst part was, it wasn't even like, when I died in that game, it wasn't even like the dungeon or whatever. Like, I got outside, and there's like some fucking Harry Potter wizard chessboard, but like, you gotta solve it in time, or else your guy gets frostbite.
No, but okay, so... Real quick interruption. Panda and I tried to play this, and we swapped sides. So we were also drunk, but he was doing the part that I was doing when you and I were playing, and I was doing the part that you were doing. So I got to that chessboard, and I was like, "Oh, now it makes sense as to why Rick died." Because you can't see fuck.
No, yeah. You start out seeing normal, and if your teammate doesn't, like, help you do shit, if she's sitting there giggling and, I can't solve it, you just get frostbite that gradually fills up your screen until you can't see anything and your whole vision's white and you die.
Yeah, I'm gonna type you a little spoiler about why we didn't make it very far.
I feel like it had something to do with the generator that had a puzzle before.
Yes. I can't do anything I couldn't do anything until you turn the generator on.
So it was not a simple switch.
No, but you had to turn the generator on, so it wasn't me.
I just want to make sure
we didn't lose because of me.
Wait, no, we did. There was a puzzle before the generator. You all heard it.
No, you can't do anything.
So HRX. What did you guys do Saturday? Froed up. What did you guys do?
I played Everspace 2. It's like an arcade flying game. It was pretty fun. Still in development by Rockfish Games.
Okay,
Nice shout
out. Way to work that in there.
Yeah. But let that weave you a tale of how his smite's been going lately. So, before HRX, getting some games in, playing some Thanatos, get 2 quadra kills.
Okay.
Agni
Nice.
got away from me on the first one. Dashed away, threw some gas down, stunned me out. Couldn't get him.
I hate it when they do that.
Motherfucker, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Another one. I have my quadra. I'm speeding towards the hell that's for some reason diving our Phoenix in arena for a cuckoo, and the cuckoo fucking sneezes on her. I'm like, you skank. That was my penta.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Week's going bad. I'm going to HRX. It's going to be great. Literally, life can't get worse, right? Go to HRX, have some good times, have some smite games with Fro. I get back, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't just get 1. I don't just get 2. I get 3 motherfucking pentakills.
Oh shit.
Let's go. Good shit.
Hell,
Good
Who
shit.
were they
yeah.
on?
All on Thanatos.
Oh, Thanatos. All right.
All on Thanatos.
One day my day will show, and then I can join in this excitement.
We get them in
It was-
cooldowns, right?
They don't
No.
count in match
Standard
of the
I know
days.
they don't count. I got
So
like
they
a
don't matter.
I got like a 9 kill one time.
Nev, I've had
Like,
people
eh.
tell me my fucking pentakills don't count because they're in arena. I've had people tell me my pentakills don't count because they're in assault.
Definitely
like-
not, so.
No,
No, I'm
they
just kidding.
count in those game modes because you get the achievement
Yeah.
and the achievement progress for them.
Yeah,
I'm
if
just
I
saying.
can
I'm saying they
Baka
don't
ult
count. I
an
mean, they
entire
literally
team.
don't count in match of the days.
Yeah, if I can Bakasura ult an entire team twice in 15 seconds, it shouldn't count.
But
Well, like,
Man.
I'm just saying, like, there's other modes besides the cooldown modes where you can still get pentakills, where it's like, okay, I got a triple kill and put a ring on it, or not a triple kill, quadra kill and put a ring on it, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's only Najah and Odin. That's the only like stipulation, and I still got a quadra. Like, let's go.
I've got 2 career pentas, and I don't have one in Conquest, so that's like my golden goose right now. Or my white buffalo, which one's the correct term? Anyways, I got Rama in Arena and Raijin in Assault. So like I'm counting those.
oh yeah,
Not
dude.
easy.
Dude, fucking, if you got the achievement, you got a pentakill.
Unless you got it on Kali.
You right. But guys, 3 fucking pentakills in a week. All
Yeah,
right,
that's pretty dope.
I'm
Big
fucking
frag.
living life right now.
Oh yeah.
I am living, like, I'm ready to take on someone better than me.
A
to put me in
Conquest
my
team.
place.
Subbing
let's
in
do it,
Thanatos ADC for top 2
dude.
controls.
Thanatos anywhere, just fucking. I'm on Thanatos, quadra killing your ass, unless you have Agni.
Thanatos.
In which case, I'll get gas stunned.
Are you playing the Toast
Can't
skin?
get you.
You playing Thanatos?
I'm playing Toast, and if someone pops skin booster, I'm doing one of the rubies.
Hmm.
The ruby skin, she's so small.
They don't
It's-
match
it's
the
skin
anime.
advantage. Dude, she matches the anime fucking on point. The new skins are from the fucking current
Dude,
season.
As the
People are dumb.
I didn't even intro, but if you don't know me, I'm an admin at Exilium. I'm our Premier League commissioner, so I have to like moderate or oversee like competitive leagues. All those Ruby skins are fucking toxic. Like they have the worst sound cues and the worst like animations and shit that you could have for a competitive level that I've had to ban them all. Like the was it Blake Belladonna Amaterasu? You can't see or really even hear when her 2 is up. It's insane.
No issue.
I do not like them because of that, but they do look nice.
Her shield glows a fuck ton. What are
No,
you
it
talking
doesn't.
about?
It's silent.
Yeah,
it's
does.
silent the whole time. If you play base
All right.
Amy, you get the whole shining thing.
Coming in with some Olympian knowledge here. So when they do things
known
like
issue.
that, well, yeah, it is a known issue, but they try to keep like certain sounds. So every Amy shield will still have a bit of the same. It might not be the same sound, but the same style and the same like duration and things like that. What he's saying is like you can't hear the Amy how it starts off real low and the shing sound gets louder and more intense. You can't tell that on that skin.
Nope.
It's more constant, and it's just quiet in general, where it can be easily like it's understandable if some abilities get lost if like a cuckoo ult's coming through, right? Because that thing's loud as fuck.
Dude, that T5 cuckoo skin is, oh man, that's another one.
But then,
or like Slaughterhouse Chocolate
T5s
when
are
you're in the
banned
jungle
anyways.
constantly.
T5s are banned, but yeah. No, Slaughterhouse Chalk is allowed. See, that's the thing. We got to find a medium because like skins are one of my favorite parts of the game, and like skins are allowed in SPL, but we actually take. I wish, Fro, this is a known issue. I'll look to correct it if I get Olympian. The rules that are on the SPL website are not updated. They're from like March, so like Hi-Rez has a banned skin list, but whatever they've come out with in like the last 6 months hasn't been made public. So it's been like up to us to decide which skins should be allowed and which ones aren't. So there's like some bad ones. I told Avi like directly like through it.
Well,
we had
now you have, but like,
no, I got to meet Avi, dude. Highlight HRX, by the way. Meeting Avi and Tina. That was it within like 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say same day.
Are they listeners? I hope not.
Well, we do have some Titan Forge listeners. I'm just throwing that out there. Like I do know.
Oh, I know that.
And again, hello, all those lurkers that may listen, whether you're being told to or not. I don't fucking know. But hello.
I won't be secret about it. Got a lot of respect for Tina and Avi. They're my Smite crushes. But I'm happily in a relationship. But like, you know, if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying.
Well, not engaged until after you get the new VR headset.
Dude, we're gonna be fucking killing zombies and raking in gold way before we put a ring on it. But no, I've talked to Avi about this, but like, so we gotta monitor the skins and which like all these effects, and like I just had to like ban that whole ruby tree and everything. But like, I've had the complaint that some of them can give a competitive advantage, but like at the same time we want to allow them because like they're so fun.
Yeah,
like skins are just great. They've done a great job with so many of them that it just make like, I don't know, just any of them. Like Ragnatosker, I think is the best one in the game. Whenever Nev plays Oktoberfest Nuwa, dude, she turns me into fucking giggle puss before my speed buff spawn. I'm like, will you knock it off? You are just
German
the worst.
jokes are just the worst.
And then the snort laugh. It's so good. But
someone
those
roasted me the other day because I forget who it is. It was literally just like 2-3 days ago because I pick Shock, right? I'm using the default skin.
That was me. I gave you shit.
Like, no, I was using the default skin. And they're like, why aren't you picking a skin? Like, ew, gross. I'm like, no. I got the best skin right here. And he's like, no, definitely not. We get loaded up in the map. You guys have played with me with Shock. You guys already know how it sounds.
Oh, Fro, you.
Immediately just start spam laughing and spamming woohoo.
Oh,
like the whole time. The whole time. To the point where
I know.
My teammate muted me. I forget who I was playing with again.
Toxic.
But he ended up muting me. And I am very much so like, I'll call out my shit in VGS, like when my ultimate's ready and like attack and stuff like that. Especially like, I don't know why if I'm in comms with people, because like we'll be just fucking off having a general conversation and I'll make my calls with VGS, but he muted me, so he wasn't getting all the calls. So we'd be just sitting there chilling, chit-chatting, shooting the shit, and I'm saying like ultimate's ready, attack, and I'd blink ult in. He's like, well, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, well, I just said my ult's up. Like, what the... I mean...
I do that too. You can ask Rick. I use VGS a lot.
No, you use VGS when you don't have voice. Your comms are good when you have voice, but like if we're outside of a league, say, or we're in like if we're doing casuals or something, like something will happen where like you can't talk. Maybe like Dylan's brewing, or you got to do something, or clinky with a drink. I don't know, but like you won't say anything, but you'll just start using VGS. Flawlessly, I might add, but I'm like, I guess Nev's AFK, kind of, or like had to take a phone call or something, but. And like, I'll say something and be like, Nev, you got ult here? Yes. Okay, all right. Nev's got ult. Let's go in.
It's actually
You're
more
pretty
like,
good with it.
yes,
Did you put
on my
VGS
way.
on your paddles like I suggested?
No. No, I have abilities on my paddles.
You take your thumb off to hit the right D-pad every time you VGS?
Yeah, I've gotten really good at it, though.
There's still like a second, like, there's still microseconds where you can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's all right.
Not microseconds.
Macroseconds?
I mean,
Those are the most desirable kinds of seconds.
it's gonna be okay. I'm at least communicating.
Can I do that as a PSA? If you have paddles on your console controllers, map to the back. Everybody's like, put relics on it. In my opinion, you should be mapping anything that requires time to move to, or like something that can mess up your motion. So like if you have to click a stick in for something, throw it on a paddle. You're no longer messing with your movement. Your ultimate on Y, that is way too far, or triangle, whatever it is. That is way too far for your thumb to travel. Like that, it matters. Also, it's hard to press Y on a lot of ults, or use your ult on that top, keypad button while aiming. Because if you want to hold it down, you got to quick cast or something like that.
That one for sure is on my back paddle, and I'm on quick cast. So
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's good. Otherwise, you're just yeeting Vulcan ults based off your camera.
listen,
Instacast
sometimes
Vulcan
you
ult.
just have to yeet the Vulcan
incoming.
ults.
If you're not instacasting Vulcan ult, I don't know what you're doing.
Vulcan.
Honestly.
No. Fucking Instacast Vulcan ult
Please.
with unrestricted camera pitch. That's how it is.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dude,
Yeah.
Vulcan is like the one
Caveman
character
SpongeBob
that.
coming around the corner. Oh.
Dude, Vulcan is like the one character that I want restricted camera pitch on.
Yup.
He's the only one that I do it on. But like, if I play Vulcan, which is like hardly ever, I will restrict the camera pitch. Otherwise, you just be looking up at the sky, fucking sending ults out. Oops, sorry. It's pasta night.
I mean, you gotta channel your inner coffin. It's pasta night.
What a great night, Smite. So,
Were we done talking about Saturday? I don't remember.
Saturday was an Exy party. After
Yeah,
everything.
Saturday was we covered
yes.
Exy Party.
Dude, that
Not
shit
really.
was, again, bartender.
Drinks.
Super legit.
Covered the
Drinks
drinks.
legit.
That was it. Good bartenders.
Basically.
Great
No,
party.
No, that's
what is
not
it?
it. I
That's
beat
not
your
all.
score in fucking skee ball and you weren't there.
I don't believe it. I didn't see proof.
Depp
dude, she
saw
hit
it.
like 3 hundos. It was
Depp
wild.
3
saw it.
hundos?
Depp, yeah.
She hit 3 hundos.
Yep.
Deb, you're a witness.
I was witness, and was it Mad Accountant?
Mad Accountant, yep. They both saw it.
Mad Accountant was
Okay.
witness.
Well, you guys talked about it before. We did the Exilian Bash of the Titans party at GameX in Atlanta. Had a taco bar. By the way, I didn't know there was going to be a fucking queso bowl. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I had a lot of queso. How can you not? How can you not have a lot of
You're not
chips and
wrong.
queso when they
You're not
present
wrong.
you with it? Like, that's my shit. Dude, in college, we used to have a 24/7 Qdoba, which if you don't know Qdoba, it's like Moe's.
Yes.
24/7 Qdoba, like on the way home. People be in there getting like burritos and shit. I don't want a burrito at fucking 3 a.m. I want chips and queso and a
Yep.
big bag of it, and I'm going home.
Yep.
And I'm gonna wake up with queso in my beard and all over my shirt. Don't give a fuck.
Saved it for later. Still tasty.
Nah,
That's
it's-
breakfast. What are you talking
That's
about?
breakfast.
And then
Dip
I got,
the chip
and then
right
I got
in
a,
there. You see that right there?
I got a
Yeah.
dog. Might lose some. And once I got him, he'd be happy whenever I got drunk munchies, because like that shit's everywhere. Fucking chip crumbs falling off the couch. Happy Doge. But yeah,
No, that was fun. I don't
yeah,
know
we
if
did
you
the
guys had
taco
a good
bar.
time,
They had
but I had a great
games. We did the skee ball, which Nev goes to skee ball. I said, all right, let me show you how it's done, Nev. And I beat her score. And then like 5 minutes later, I get a text, 350, bitch. I was like, what the fuck? She did not get 350.
I did.
I was throwing
You
fucking.
walked away.
I was throwing darts, and I had like 250. And Nev's like, beat your score by 100, motherfucker. I couldn't believe it.
It was wild.
Yeah, that was a great time. Thank you, Kane, for everything you did for that. Seb, all the other Xe admins. Like, that shit was tight.
They had 4-player air hockey.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
the
That looked
first
that looked
time-
real cutthroat.
Okay, so
It was
the
real
first
cutthroat,
time,
dude.
the first time we played it,
I feel targeted. They just
hold on.
went for me.
The first time we played it, there was only one puck. So then the second game that I played, I ended up playing our friends from the Great North up there, Mr. Madman Matt and Micro Manatee. Two
They
pucks.
don't fuck around with their hockey.
No,
Air
two
or
pucks
not.
just
Two
randomly
pucks.
freaking spawn. There are
They carry
pucks
one with
everywhere.
They carry one
That was
with
a
them.
gamer party. 2 pucks spawned out of nowhere, and every time you scored, they just respawn.
No, like I don't. But my point is, I don't know if it was always supposed to have 2 pucks at all time, or if we broke it and we got 2 pucks. But there were 2 pucks in the second game of
Who
4-player
was the
air
4 at the
hockey.
table? Who was it? It was you, Flint, Matt,
Yep.
Brian?
Yep. I had a lot of vodka tonic that night.
I think you might have gotten fucked with on the 2 pucks. Like, I think, like, somebody was like, yo,
Somebody
shit'll be
pulled
funny.
something from somewhere. All I'm saying is there were not 2 pucks the first game that I played. I go upstairs, I have a few more vodka tonics, I come back down, now there's 2 pucks. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody found a different puck. I don't know what to say.
Dude, Madman Matt and I saved the world from some zombie murder clowns.
Did you beat?
And
Did you
It-
play
it was
Jurassic
wild.
Park?
no, there was like fucking, like, no joke, like clowns that you were just shooting with like a rifle or something.
No, I'm just
Oh,
asking
yeah, we know
because
that.
Panda and Lovey's husband played and beat Jurassic Park at the Etsy
Oh
party.
my.
They beat the game. It was like right by the front desk. I was working the desk, and I looked back like half an hour later. I was like, "Are they still alive? What the what? Hello,
Yep.
Panda, where you at? We're on the last level. What the fuck? I've never seen anybody beat an arcade game like as it
Hell
happened.
yeah. We got close, but we ran out of the time on the cards.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's
Felt
not
real bad. We were about to take
Wait.
on Medusa.
Is that how Panda did it? Because I was assuming that Panda. I was assuming that Panda and Anthony were just doing so well that they got to
Panda
the
has
end.
played and beaten that game before.
That's why. That's what. Well, you said that. That's what I thought. I thought he had just won the game by like being good at it. But it was just. Is it just a thing of like still
Well,
having
it's-
stuff on the card?
Well, it's
That
like
too.
any kind of arcade game
Yeah.
in that genre where you can always put in more tokens or swipe the card again or put in more coins or whatever, and you can continue the timer. But once the timer for the respawn has gone to 0, then you can't, and then it's over. So I don't know if they had to do that or if they just were really good, because I think eating tacos
Nev was
at
sending
that
it.
point. I think I was eating tacos at that
I
point.
was eating tacos on a lot of points.
Dude, I was eating yeah. They're like, last call for
Or chips and
tacos. I'm like,
queso.
well, I better get up there then.
I better
Wow, now's
just
my
go
time
right
to
on ahead
shine.
and load up that plate.
Right. I legit think someone walked up to me and they're like, Dap, you're eating tacos still? I'm like, nah, I went
Yeah,
back.
Taco
This
Bar's
is
open.
like extra tacos.
Yeah.
And then I was playing games and I was holding a plate of tacos in one hand, shooting with the other. Optimal.
Real gamer hours.
A real gamer to real taco gamer hours. Let's go.
Yeah. That was a great time.
That was a fun time. And then there was Sunday.
I really think that unless something like significant happened on Sunday, we got to talk about what we were there for to see. Let's talk
Yeah.
about SK.
Let's talk about
Well,
Smite.
Let's talk about SK gaming.
I was there for SK. I sat front freaking row on the couch section.
Well, let's also
all
not forget
goddamn
we're
day.
doing an episode that's nothing but a recap of all the games. So, by the way, guys, if you're upset we're not really talking about the games, we can talk about it a little bit, but I'm saying, like, no need to give us a play-by-play.
I will give us a play-by-play.
I'm not going to give a play-by-play. All I'm going to say is I got a bruise on my fucking hand from clapping so hard.
You need more iron in your diet.
The Thunder Sticks popped at the end of game 3.
Dude, Panda was shredding fucking boomsticks. He went through like 4 pairs of those, I fucking swear.
Wait, was he popping?
He was just like slapping them vigorously. And I swear, the dude passing out the Thunder Sticks, like, walked by him 4 times, and each time he like frisbeed a pack at Panda.
Dude, that game, or that run that SK had, I mean, the whole Worlds, they beat the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 seed to win Worlds. There's no debating that they deserve to win. They absolutely popped off. They got hot. Like, we've seen them before. Like, everybody, like, we love Zapman. We, like, me and Goke both love Zapman. Goke is like the Zapman fanatic, right? He's in his stream all the time, more than I am. And, like, you can see it in Goke's play style. He's like, well, I saw Zapman do this 2 levels down. I'm gonna fucking do it. But, and like, we know about Paul. We know how good Paul is on certain gods. We've seen Sam pop off. Bel Air is always there. He's always consistent. And then Neilma played, him and PBM really played just so insane on the circuit. And Sam got MVP, but like Neilma could have been MVP too. Like, it was just, like, the whole thing was nuts. It was just really fucking cool to see a team get hot like that, go on a run, and it reminds you that nothing in this world is given. You have to go out and earn it. And Rival doesn't win Worlds just because they're the first seed and everybody thinks they're the best. Renegades doesn't win Worlds because they were arguably top in the, in the power rankings. And I wanted Renegades to win. And then Splice, everybody thought Splice was playing just hot as fuck and that they were gonna win Worlds. It's nice to see that anybody can win Smite, and like, you just gotta play Smite game the right way and do it for long enough to do it for a whole weekend and walk home with $1 million and change. I thought that was really cool. That game,
definitely.
We don't have to go into details.
No, I was just
Game
saying,
3
like,
was
you
amazing.
can talk about it. Just
one
like,
of the.
Yeah.
Game 3.
So
That's what broke my Thunder Sticks.
Game 3 was insane. If you didn't see it, go watch it, because it had one of the craziest endings to a Smite game you'll ever see. It was like the tension in the arena, and like, we're talking about our HRX experience. It was wild, because like, SK is basically down 2 Phoenixes. They've got to defend. They end up winning a team fight. Paul's going back. So they send Zap down mid. Paul and Zap are the only ones alive. Zap goes down mid to take a tower. Meanwhile, Paul can't decide does he want to defend the Phoenix respawning, or does he want to defend Titan? He's got to defend Titan, but is his Phoenix going to go down? And it's a whole thing. You got to watch it. If you like Smite, which you do because you're listening to this podcast, you have to go watch Game 3 of SK versus Rival. It was insane. But for me, that game ends. It's been like 45 minutes. I'm on the very right of the stage. And like all the way to the right. Like, the farthest seat you could be to the right. Like, we're kind of close to the stage, but I'm to the right. And in between before Game 4, I was like, dude, I want to go get something to eat real quick. I think this is going 5. I want to get it before they close down. Whatever. Gotta go to the bathroom. I stand up, walk to the bathroom. I don't realize I get up and get in line behind fucking Neilma and Paul. Like, in the SK. Like, they're walking one way to do their shit, and I just hop right into line with them, and I didn't even know. So I'm walking past. I was like, oh fuck, I'm making the Smite promo video now, baby. So I just start, everybody's high-fiving them because, this game is crazy. It just ended. Everybody's fucking pumped. SK just went up 2-1 on an insane game. And there's fucking noob idiot Rick in the middle, just high-fiving strangers, not wearing anything SK. Just acting like I'm part of the team. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, well, I'm not going to, people are offering me high-fives. I'll take them. Bryce was giving me so much shit when I got back. I'm curious to see if that ever pops up in a promo video, because it should have been, and I just ruined the moment.
Oh no.
Just ruined it. Maybe, I don't know. I still kept it hype. It wasn't like, who the fuck is that guy? It was like, all right, everybody's high-fiving sick. But yeah, unfortunate timing. But those games are a lot of fun to watch. I mean, it was really cool. You had the issues with Smite game, which I'm sure you guys will talk about, with the Persephone stuff and the memes that came out of game 1 were just fantastic. I mean, it's good Smite. Like, it was, I think they were the 2 best teams. SK was definitely the best team last weekend. They deserved to win it. I thought that was really cool to see. Cinderella story.
It was honestly one of the coolest experiences. I was so glad that I was there and I got to see it. Like, it was just insane. Like,
right?
The loudness of, like, the cheering and everything was, oh my gosh, it was just so cool.
Yeah. What'd you guys think? Depp, was that your first HRX?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time.
That was my
Definitely
first too.
maybe drive down next year, get a party of boys.
Take Coffin with you.
Get a house with
next
everyone.
time,
Hell
will
yeah.
ya?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna smack him for not coming.
Well, he needs to stop like spending several weeks in Hawaii.
That
to be
doesn't
able to go.
He could have done this weekend. Could have driven down. It has no
I
bearing.
already had the plane ticket, to be fair, though.
No, he can drive.
Yeah.
You had your plane ticket. I'm saying Coffin still gets shit. Because he
Okay. It sounds good. Yeah.
He did it.
Next year, I decided I wanted to get there maybe Wednesday instead of Thursday. Because I feel like I didn't really get to do a lot of outside stuff that I wanted to do. But
I feel you.
Lovey
Yeah.
did the aquarium. You didn't do the aquarium, though, right?
I couldn't.
Yeah. Oh, because of meet and greet, right?
Yep.
Talk about that. Like, you guys had the meet and greet. Did you guys meet a bunch of people or what?
I had a banner. Everyone knew who we were.
Depp
Who
had
was
a
that?
banner. Depp next year put it on like a stick, so
I'm
you
gonna
can
yeah.
hold
I'm gonna get 2 sticks for each side, and I'm gonna hold those up. Yep. Yeah. Poor planning. Didn't realize.
Should have gotten a table like we did last year.
Okay, listen. All right. Okay. Having now gone to HRX, I see the confusion, but the way you worded it made it sound like you had a booth or something. I was like, oh, cool. At everyone at the Discord, hey, if you're there, go find Rick.
I was like, no, this is a mobile thing. Like, I got my backpack. I'm moving.
Oh,
It's
never
sitting-
mind. Okay, all right, sorry. Just trying to help
Can
promote
we talk
the
about
podcast.
backpacks and the lack of the
Oh,
co-host
yes.
helping me hand out all the shit?
Oh,
Yes.
No, Depp
Get
Depp
called
came
out.
back to the hotel, and I pointed out to Depp, I'm like, Depp, at Sunday night, after we'd handed out all of them all weekend long, I'm like, look at this closet. You see those numerous bags hanging? Yeah, I still got
Oh,
all those to
no.
hang out. Yeah.
Damn, Depp really dropped the ball. But I can't
What
really
do you
fault
know?
Depp
Depp
on
didn't
this
drop
one.
the ball. Depp helped me
Willow
hand them out.
did. Willow
Wow.
did.
Willow did.
Willow
Willow
dropped
wasn't
it.
there.
Willow
Bryce
dropped the
did.
ball.
Bryce didn't hand out a single goddamn bag the whole time.
I feel like that's partially my fault, but not really, because I wasn't tied to the bags, but I did rope Bryce into drinking a lot of beer with me.
No, it's your fault for getting the hand
And that is
sanitizer.
my
But you're
contribution.
forgiven because you brought all the
Yeah.
shit
To me,
anyways.
I think we roped in each other, but yeah, we built another wall on Saturday. I don't know if that got said, but that happened. Oh, bye, Fro. Fro has an ally has left the game.
An ally has
An ally has left the
An
game.
ally has returned.
Oh, there he
I
is.
return.
An
I'm
ally has returned. Dude, I still think of that Define Pride video when an ally has left the game. God damn it, God damn it. Oh, I gotta go rewatch that. I haven't watched that in so long.
What
I
a
wanna-
wholesome guy.
I want to
Define
watch
Pride.
that again. Again,
Define
just
Pride
real
running
quick.
for Olympian.
Yep. Cheers
Against me,
to
so
Define
vote
Pride.
for me. Fuck him. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Vote Define
no.
Pride. I think he's right for not.
You get multiple votes.
You do get multiple votes. I'm shooting for a general spot. I'm not like Alpha Jacqueline or anybody.
I got to
See what
take a
happens.
picture with Define Pride. That was
Yeah.
cool too.
I was gonna say that's one thing that I almost regret not doing is taking more pictures. I have
I
like
didn't take
0
enough.
pictures on my phone.
I didn't take enough.
I made people post them. I was like, look, like people took pictures. At one point, I'm walking around with Bryce and Hoosier. I was like, dude, like I know we're 3 dudes, but like, can we take a picture together? Like we need one. And then me and Nev made sure to get a picture. We've been running jungle and mid together for a long time now. Would have felt weird
If we
having
hadn't,
that great of a weekend not getting a picture.
Definitely.
Bro, I'm sitting there, and then the wife shoots me a message that's a link to a tweet, and I open it up, and it's the fucking Smite game, and Ed posted a picture of me and the other Olympians that were there, and I'm like, oh, I wasn't prepared for this.
I wasn't ready.
I was not prepared for this. Like, picture, okay. Picture to be shared by the actual, like, Smite game Twitter? No.
I think one thing that I wish we would have done as hosts is taken a picture in the photo booth. Because I think that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But
There was a photo booth?
Yeah, Depp, we had our
Oh
picture
my
taken
God.
together.
Oh, that's not a photo booth. That's a fucking green screen area.
Depp and I
Look.
got our picture taken together, Nev. Where were you?
We got our picture. Where were you, Nev? Oh, she was too short to fit in.
We could have sorority girled like we did with the other picture.
look,
That's
don't
true.
at me. All right?
Dang.
Dude,
Look-
sorority
look
squad for the win. That's how you get everyone to fit.
Look at Tina in this picture. I just put it in the Discord. Look at her.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Optimal.
That's a funny picture.
That's pretty funny, yeah.
All right, so
But-
Also-
so I've been a little quiet, so I'm gonna wrap it
Panda's
back around.
squatting in that picture because he is
yeah,
much taller than.
Oh yeah,
Much
he
taller.
had to bend the knees a little bit so that way he could fit in
Bend
the frame.
knee.
Bend the knee.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Fro?
I said, so I've been a little quiet about, like, for the past little bit about how it actually was at the HRX for me. And I'm going to wrap it up with, dude, I was walking around talking to fucking so many people. Like,
Yeah.
so many people. Even Bombi, like, who was with me most of the time, eventually just, like, left because he's like, I can't, no. Like, take 10 steps, stop, start talking to someone else. Take 10 steps, stop, start talking to someone else. Like,
Dude,
I'm
for
not
me,
even
it
going
was-
to attempt to name all the people between, because a lot of it was like either Titan Forge employees, pros, random people, like, yeah, so many people.
Yeah, for me, it was like it's hard to describe how awesome it was. Like when I went to DreamHack last year, it was my first gaming convention. I knew like you guys from listening to the podcast, but there wasn't crossplay. We didn't really play together. Not like I don't think anybody in the Xbox group even went last year. I didn't even get to see Creed because we weren't there on the same days. So like Nev didn't go. I think Depp didn't go. Like nobody went. So I hung out with Fro, Freak, and then the SQA guys who I didn't know existed before that. So then like that was last year. And then an entire year goes by where I get like super into the Smite scene, get into Exilium, get, further into Botg, get into competitive teams and like meet all these people. So like this year, instead of knowing 2 people through voice, I know so many people through games and all the boneless nights and all this shit. It was sensory overload, just like overwhelming meeting everybody. And like Nev, was it not like it wasn't weird. It was like we're
No.
just here. We're just really good friends. We're just hanging out. And like it was like without skipping a beat. Like it was amazing.
I feel like I've been hanging out with these people for years,
Mhm.
just based off of like how often we all communicate with each other and all of that. So wholesome hours, dude. Don't make me cry.
No, it was a great time. It really was like I don't know, it was a great weekend.
I miss it already. Can we rewind back time? I'm so sad.
No, but we can get drunk and play Keep Talking Nobody Explodes later.
True. We could do that. I'm so sad right now. Oh, I miss
Oh
it.
shit, I made Dev cry. That's another
You're the
30
one-
episodes I'm not invited back.
Rick is teammate 8.
Oh fuck.
No, I'm a little mad. I never got Big Daddies with Bryce.
Aw.
Mm,
Next
yeah.
year. Next year.
I need to get Big Daddies with him.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was we had a lot of beers.
So that
it was like a no sleep, no stop weekend. Like if you do HRX and you got vacation time, like do what Nev did. Take Monday, take Tuesday off too, and like people they call it the nerd flu, which like I feel is like it's almost condescending, but it's not, because like we're all nerds there. But like the nerd flu is fucking real, bro.
Dude, no,
I did not get it, but apparently
safe.
a lot of people did.
Dude,
I
a lot
am
of people
safe.
got the convention sickness. I did not get it.
I didn't either.
Me and Hollow Oro were talking about it.
We had 2 bottles of hand sanitizer, and basically anytime I wanted to like eat something, I would hand sanitize. I was like very self-conscious.
No germ Nev.
I was very self-conscious about it, so I was just like hand sanitizer everywhere. But luckily, I wasn't like Frank from It's Always Sunny, so I had that going for me.
I mean, I washed my hands when I went to the bathroom, which like I'm gonna talk about. This is an adult podcast. Can I talk about the 2 bathroom experiences that made me laugh so fucking hard? Dude, the first one is there's like 3 urinals, right? The two on the outside are open. Like it's busy there. Like if you there is a lot of people. This guy's got a urinal on either side of him. It's because he's on the middle one. This dude is like 45-degree angle, not like tucking your dick away, fucking 10 degrees. Like this dude is like just 45 degrees to the urinal, and like I'm sorry, Nev, and any ladies listen to the podcast, but guys, you know how to piss. This motherfucker is 90 degrees straight out, just laser dicking the back of the urinal. I was like, what the fuck? Just Anubis ulting the fucking urinal. I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait, because I'm not standing next to that. I don't know how the fuck, like, where your etiquette comes from, how you don't learn these things. It's like, dude, you fucking, like, give it a cushion. Don't just fucking yeet it into the ceramic. Like, what are you doing?
That's how you get piss pants, man.
Dude, that was what the 45-degree angle was for. He's figured it out. He's far enough away, doesn't get the splashback.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It was I was like, dude, am I watching this right? I looked for too long. Like, we're talking a couple seconds, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, see, is he? Yeah, no, okay, all right, that's happening. And then the second one was, I got part of the new episode of Rick and Morty spoiled to me. I still got to go watch it, because somebody's just in the stall watching this on fucking full volume, like out of their phone speakers. Like, well, I'm going to be here a while and I can't find my headphones, but I got a Rick and Morty now. Okay, dude. Fucking everybody in the bathroom can hear this guy. I think he's watching anime too, because it kind of like, if you don't hear it, it sounds like anime. It sounds like a cartoon. Sounds like something you're watching. I was like, is this motherfucker watching anime at full volume in the stall at HRX? Like, I don't know why I'm not surprised. And then I hear something like, would you just calm down, Morty? And I was like, oh shit, he's watching Rick and Morty. I might hang around for a minute or two. Actually, no, I'm going to get the fuck out of here because it's a bathroom, but what are people doing in there?
You should have just like knocked on the door and been like, hey, what episode are you watching?
Dude, Nev, that's the type of guy who'll open the door and go, season 4, episode 1, and like peek around and just be like, I didn't want to know. I didn't want to, weird motherfucker. Like, you've taken it a step far. I'm not gonna take it a step further.
All right, I'm okay.
When you go, like, it's a good time. Or I don't know if it's a good time. That sounds so weird. Never mind. I don't even want to say the rest of my sentence. But it's something. I don't know if it's a good time, but it's something when you come back from a casual stroll to the bathroom with a story. I had 2 of them.
Because I'm pretty sure you walked right on over to us. Because that was Sunday. Because I remember sitting on the couch and you were like, somebody was watching Rick and Morty in the bathroom.
I was like,
cool
got spoiled,
story,
man.
bro.
Oh, that reminds me, because you got, like, the food court is right there. I didn't even mention, like, this is so cool about HRX. On Saturday, I'm looking at Facebook, right? And I knew one of my buddies from back home. I'm from Maryland. One of my buddies I played high school baseball with for a long time. We played travel ball and all that together. I know that he's gotten into gaming a lot, mostly like FPS shooters and shit. And he posted a video of him in Atlanta, and I was like, "Yo, dude, are you at HRX?" And he's like, "You gotta call me." So I call him. Same phone numbers from fucking 10 years ago, and he's at HRX with one of my best friends from high school that was also on the bit. Like we were boys in high school. They're there for a Halo tournament, and he goes, "I was in the food court yesterday. I knew I should have stopped you. I thought it was you, but I didn't recognize you with the beard, but I should have known from the Nationals hat." So Saturday, and at the HRX party, I'm palling around with two of my high school baseball teammates from fucking Maryland that I haven't talked to in years. All
awesome.
through Facebook. It was so cool.
How did they do, by the way? I meant to ask. How did they do?
They made it like a couple rounds in, so it was like a single elimination tournament. I think they won 3 games and lost one. If you want to look it up, it's 80-20 gaming.
Okay.
But like that was so cool. Like just
that's awesome.
I need to do that. I don't post on Facebook about my game. I don't post on Facebook about anything, but I don't post like publicly about my gaming thing. But like I should have, because like maybe we would have, hung out more. So maybe that's something I need to do.
Maybe.
I don't know. It was a great time. And then the after party.
HRX, fantastic.
And then we went to the after party.
Hell yeah. Dude, I met people.
Fro was there.
In the Discord. Fro was there.
I heard Count did some dancing on the dance floor.
Dude, Count was lit.
Dance moves.
Count was lit.
Count was lit.
Tore up.
Count started dancing. I swear, I went to give him like a little bro hug goodbye. Dude was drenched. Like, there was heat coming off of him. Bro.
He said he had a great time. And then I guess
time.
somebody posted the video on Twitter of him dancing. He was like,
it.
"Oof, maybe I shouldn't have been doing that."
I saw it. It was so good.
It was so good.
Nah, you gotta have a good time like that.
Hell yeah.
I got almost every pro ADC to sign my Jingwei hoodie, which was fucking awesome.
And
Also,
some not ADCs as well.
Yeah, I had a really good talk with Ajax. He's so fucking cool. Like he's so nice. He seemed like he like thanked me for the conversation. Like I was like, cool, I'm talking to Ajax, and he was like pumped that he could sit down and have like a good like we had a really good conversation about Smite. And
Ajax is wholesome.
Dude,
like
he's
when
awesome.
when we had him on the podcast, I was like, he is like so incredibly nice. Like so
great
nice.
dude.
So after the podcast,
I really enjoyed talking to him.
He stuck around after we turned off recording and everything, and interviewed Depp and Nev about how, about how they got into Smite and all that, and like what they like to play and everything, and their favorite gods, and just how they are and all that. Like full hour after we get in recording, just him, just talking to Depp and Nev.
It was so cool.
Like I literally just sat back because he's like, "Sorry, Fro, but I don't really know much about these guys." Like, and I'm like, "Talk away, man."
He asked me. He did ask me who my favorite god was. I was like, "I'm wearing a Jingwei hoodie. It's not by accident."
Should there be this question? Hello,
oh, hey fam.
Well, I mean, he's famous for wearing an Amy hoodie, and Anubis is his favorite god, hands down.
Yeah, he had the Amy hoodie on from Into the AM, so like that was cool.
I liked that video that they did during the pre-show with the
dude. No.
holding the Ama hoodie hostage or whatever.
I didn't see that. I have to go watch that.
Oh, okay. I'll send you the link.
I was gonna say that the highlight of their production was the video for Doug. Doug the cameraman.
The dog video.
So much hype. A whole arena cheering for him. Oh, it's so good. If you guys haven't seen that, go find that on Twitter. It's so good.
Doug is MVP, dude.
Doug MVP. You had a whole arena chanting, Doug,
Just
Doug.
Yes.
And the video that they did was so troll and so perfect.
It was
oh
just
my
like
God.
him walking down corridors.
Walking
and
down
down
escalators. That shit was hilarious.
That was fantastic. Props to them, dude. That
Props
was
to
awesome.
Doug. Let's hear it for
Props
Doug.
to Doug.
props
Let's
Fucking
hear it
cheers
for
to Doug. Doug, I got one
Props
for
to
you.
everybody, dude. Like, HRX is hype, dude. I'm real sad.
yeah, it was like it was so much better than last year, and I had an amazing time last year. But like this year, just like took the cake. Like it was really, really good. The pros are so nice. At the after party, Barra said he's coming to one of my Sunday Scary stream. Oh shit, I'm playing Amnesia.
Yes.
Oh fuck. Well, by the time this airs, I'll have played Amnesia. But like, everybody was like, "Good luck." I was like, "Nev, you never tell me good luck."
No,
What do you mean?
I told you this like 3 weeks ago. You were like, "What should I play next?" And I was like, "You should try Amnesia." And you're like, "What's that?" And I was like, "It was Outlast before Outlast was a thing."
Oh boy.
I thought you were talking about the drink when you mentioned it earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
The fuck is Amnesia? Oh, like a mind eraser?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Closing thoughts on HRX. I think I've said it a bajillion times. I had a fucking blast, and I can't wait to go again next year. I might make my trip a little longer, though, because I felt very rushed. We got in Thursday in time for dinner with everybody. We left Monday morning. So I think I want to make... I want to maybe leave like Tuesday.
Definitely get down a day early.
No,
Yeah,
you heard
I
us
maybe
say
want to
it
leave
last
Tuesday, get there
recording.
Wednesday.
You gotta go to the aquarium.
Gotta go to the after party.
I know.
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
I think that's what he said.
he
You
said-
got.
he
He
said-
said. I heard you gotta go.
I heard,
and that was it.
and then I just, in my mind, I was like, aquarium.
Aquarium.
Which is also legit. The Atlanta Aquarium, like, no joke. It's fucking
I'm
sick.
also sad that I didn't go there. So that's another reason why I
Why
want
don't
to
we
get
do
there a
that
day
Thursday
early.
next year? We'll go to the aquarium.
If I get there Wednesday, I am sold. Let's go
Get there
Thursday.
Wednesday.
All right. Lock it in.
I love
It's locked
dude.
in.
American
in.
Zombie. I know you're listening. I love you, dude. But dude, give my girl Avi a break. After like SK walks off stage and Zombie's like
Right?
tweeting at Avi,
"When's
364
the
days
next
till HRX.
HRX?"
When's the next one? She's like, like it'll be planned. Poor Avi. Just put on this
I
massive
understand
event
the
and
hype,
gets
though,
hounded.
honestly.
Oh, I
understand.
No, I
it.
understand, but it's just like let's let her chill. No,
Dude,
but
that's what
I
the
do want to
after
know the
party
next
is
one.
for.
They didn't announce this one until like April or May. So like we can
No, it was like
speculate,
March.
but like
It was like March. Because I
March.
bought my tickets that weekend that it was announced. And booked the hotel and booked the dog sitter.
damn, dog sitters lined up for fucking 8 months. How about it? But yeah, no, HRX, like when it gets announced, like start planning it, guys. Like save some money
I'm
up
gonna
so that you
contact
can.
everyone around me. We're getting a big house. We're partying until 3 a.m. like Exilium.
No. We're
no,
partying
quiet
till 3 a.m.
times.
like Exilium every night.
Quiet time.
Every
quiet
night,
time.
Not
I
just one
said
night,
yeah.
1
fucking
o'clock.
every night.
Every night.
Quiet time.
1 o'clock, quiet
guys.
hours.
1 o'clock, quiet hours.
Miss me with that. Dude, it's no, like, it's a fucking party. I'm sorry. It, like, takes you back to, like, spring break. Like, it's no sleep weekend. It's just one of those things where you got to put on and you got to ignore your sleep. You got, like, you just got to experience everything. And when it's all over, then you take a break. Then you rest. But, like, you just got to go. Got to get there. It's a great time.
Like, don't slow down.
yeah, don't slow down.
Grab the wall, but gas pedal.
Oh, fuck.
See
Oh,
what I
God.
did there?
I do. I don't know if Fro or Nev did. But Jesus Christ.
Nev's muted.
Does anybody, somebody out there is going to get it. That was actually really good.
Yep.
Not
But
a
yeah,
clue.
house gas pedal. It's not a
Not
choice.
a
It's a
clue.
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. W key as the kids
Does
are
Fro
calling
get
Oh,
it.
that? Does that fall under
No.
I don't think that's a
Nope.
song he's listening
Oh,
to.
dude.
It's a great.
Fro,
It's a great.
leaving
It's a great-
Korean barbecue. I don't know if you heard us in the parking lot. I don't know if my system's not that loud in my truck, but we were leaving Korean barbecue, just bumping music in the parking lot. George W. Bush right on her pussy, yeah. With Bryce in the car.
Not a clue.
Oh, that story from
That-
yeah.
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I played that song with Bryce in the car. I had to hear it. It was so funny.
No, I know all about house gas pedal. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. Yes, you do.
No, I was in charge of getting the Uber after we left, so I was concentrating.
Yeah, no, like I said, we weren't bumping it that loud. It was just, had to hear that song.
One final thought about HRX, and that's my BFF Lovey, who wanted to go because I wanted to go. And
Lovey-dovey!
She is just like, honestly, as you guys all know, my best friend.
Wholesome.
So wholesome.
Hell of a baker.
Hell of a baker. She made treats for everybody.
She did.
Brought
them to the after party.
And
Treating
guys,
everyone.
I just want to say thank you guys for making her feel welcome, because she was really like kind of nervous about meeting everybody. So thank you for making her feel welcome.
Yeah, these
really
are the people I
appreciate
play
that.
video games with. I've never actually met them in real life.
Dude, try explain. I mean, like, when you gotta explain that to somebody who, like, is not a gamer. What are you doing this weekend? Last year, I kept that shit, like, on the DL. This year, I was like, I'm going to a gaming convention.
Yep.
Somebody at
Hell
work.
yeah.
And they're
Dude,
like,
I told
oh,
everybody.
yeah, what's that? I was like, well, like, everybody I game with all the time. Like, I'm gonna go, like, meet them. But you haven't met them yet? Nope. But
Nope.
we gotta go meet.
They live like 4 fucking states away. What do you mean I haven't? Of course I haven't met them.
You shouldn't be friends with somebody you don't know. Okay, boomer.
Okay,
Boomer.
there it is.
There it is.
What episode number is this? 83? We've made it 83 episodes without saying okay, boomer.
Well, the
Really?
meme hasn't been around that long.
Wrong.
Okay, well, we made it
wrong?
like we
A
made
wrong,
it like
that
4
wrong.
episodes without saying okay, boomer.
Finally
I
say
remember
something you guys can fucking understand me. You're just gonna roast me.
Hi,
Yeah.
bro.
Hi, bro.
Hey, buddy. He's been talking this whole time. His audacity's gonna be a nightmare. Poor guy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
too bad for Rick that volunteered to edit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, then you guys do the hat next week. I did do the hat this week, by the way. I went up and kicked Fro in the nuts at K-Max. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, Bryce said this was a hat. Did the hat of purgatory.
Optimal. Done.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
I didn't, like, aggressively kick him. I just, like, gave him a little love tap. He was like, what the fuck? I was
Yeah,
like,
he's come
I
up
did
and
the
he's
hat of
like,
purgatory. See
No,
you,
dude, he
bud.
literally
Like,
just
ran
walked
off
up and
before
he's
you
like,
could,
hey,
hit
blame
me.
Bryce. And I'm like, what? And he's like, quack. And I'm like, what the fuck?
He didn't even know what I was talking about. He didn't get it in the moment, so I just ran.
Probably a good call, bud.
Came up to Bryce. I was like, Bryce, I did the hat of purgatory. He's like, what? I was like, kick Fro in the nuts. He was like, oh, fuck yeah, bud.
Legit, insert the same exact what Fro just said.
What?
What?
Got it done.
See, Rick and I, we had a discussion a while back because, like, he would make comments. Like, he'd fresh listen to the podcast as soon as released, and he'd make comments, and I'm like, what in the fuck are you talking about, dude? And he's like, from the podcast. And I'm like, bro, that was 5 days for me. Like, you're making references, like, as he listens, and I'm like,
Oh, dude, you can
dude,
tell when I'm
fucking
listening to an
lost.
episode.
Well,
'Cause, like,
now
I'm in
I get
general
it, but
chat.
I didn't know
Yeah.
then, and I'm like, what in the fuck is this guy talking about?
I'll just come into general chat, like, calling out some shit, and you'll be like, I'll call out some shit, like, 20 minutes and 40 minutes. And, like, in general chat, maybe it's a couple days after the episode released, or, like, and also when you record, there's, like, a big gap, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm going through this episode right now, and I don't give a fuck. I'm just calling out.
Yeah, it'll be
whatever
like
y'all say.
no context making comments, and I'm just sitting there to like, what in the fuck?
There is one reference that Goke said to me, what was it, 2 weeks ago, that I knew exactly what he was talking about. And that was my sign off a couple of weeks ago.
What is your sign off?
Ya yeet!
Yeah. Goke's not
Yeah,
here, but he's a
I
feeder,
had
by
no
the way.
idea. Like, apparently I roasted you about it.
You did.
I'm pretty sure I just questioned what you said. I was like, what was that? Like,
You were like, what was that? And Bryce was like, she's just trying something new.
Depp found that vodka. Doesn't remember it. BM
doesn't
Nev.
remember it. You know what? I don't know. I was gonna go
Sometimes
somewhere with
he's
it.
just here.
The train stops.
Sometimes he's just here.
Sometimes I'm just here.
Sometimes he's
Damn.
not.
Sometimes I'm at HRX.
Damn.
Sometimes my mind hasn't made it back. That's a lie. 3 pentakills.
Yeah,
Boys.
All right, ladies.
It was an honor meeting you guys.
Hell.
That was a great time.
I loved it.
Next year.
Next
Or
year.
before that, maybe we do a
Next.
meetup before that. Maybe we can schedule one. We'll see.
Maybe
Where are we
I'll
meeting?
see you in
Where are we
June there,
dropping,
Rick,
boys?
Where are we dropping,
Nev.
boys?
if we get lucky.
I think Indiana's pretty central for everyone.
Oh, yeah, we'll just...
We have corn.
To be fair, Coffin's there. And we know
Here
his
I am
Coffin is
trying to
here.
make a
Coffin
we're
and
gonna
Guy.
do an Olympian joke. Like, missed.
What?
that?
I said maybe we
It's
can
not-
go see in July. Like, Rick, Nev, and I try to make Olympian reference. Yeah, never mind.
Ooh,
we can move
Ooh.
on. We can move on.
Ooh, I see what you did there. By the way, if
By
it
the
hasn't
way.
been noticed already, Olympian applications are out. Yay!
Yeah, if you
Woo-woo.
guys are interested in improving the game and being a player liaison, if you will, between the community and Hi-Res, go apply for Olympian. Fro is recampaigning for a second term. Nev and I are both...
Frolympian. Hashtag Frolympian.
Fro for Olympian, that's
Yeah, Fro for
PS4
Olympian.
non-quest. Nev is running for Xbox non-conquest, and I am running for PC conquest. So,
Oh, going Conquest, eh?
I mean, it's my main game mode. Like, I'll play some other shit, but like, I love the strategical.
He'll play some cooldowns runneth over. It's
Dude,
like
catch me on
Conquest.
Sunday
Every
night,
fucking
7
Sunday.
o'clock after the sun. Dude, after Amnesia, fucking 5 hours of cooldowns.
Hell yeah, buddy. I'll be there.
I'm gonna need a
Hell
fucking
yeah.
blanket and a pacifier while I do it, but I'm there. But yeah, PC Conquest, it's tough. So I'm hoping for like one of the general spots because like I feel like it's gonna be some really tough competition there.
Let's take it one step at a time. Let's hope we get to the voting phase.
Yeah, that's what I see. Like with all these Twitter, everybody's like, vote for me. I'm like, the voting phase hasn't started. Do I need to be telling people to vote? Because like votes aren't happening yet.
Dude,
Don't.
there's this guy that made a pretty dope ass video.
Yeah, the
Black Eye.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Eye.
That shit
Yeah,
was
it's
funny.
hilarious.
That was great.
Like I plan on doing a video like that, but I'm not going to do it now because the voting's not open. It doesn't make sense to me
I
to do it
think
now.
they're not even like. It's 12 months, so whenever the last Olympians came in.
I don't think voting starts until like mid-January.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
I
yeah,
feel good about my answers. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, same here.
I do want to
Dude,
just get the voting
actually,
phase.
no, I didn't feel good about my answers. Because, like between and anyone who read the application or anything like that, the questions are asking,
say-
like, what would be one of the first things you change? And it's like,
You did not say
Loki
it.
buffs.
You didn't say Loki buff, did you?
no, but I'm sitting here like, well, there's a couple things I'm currently, like, pushing for, and, like,
Right.
a couple other things that,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
may or
Nev
may
and I
not
share
actually
those.
happen. That would be, like, some pretty good improvement for us console people, and it's like, can I say this?
What are some things you'd like to change? This is a known issue.
This is a known issue.
Yeah,
This
I
is
feel
a
like
known
I feel like
issue.
you have a little bit of a leg up because you know a little more of what's coming and what you could like do to change it. But
Well,
like,
that's come. I tried to answer not according to like a lot of that stuff, and I definitely tried not to. Like, there's only one time I like was like, yeah, I have previous like experience as an Olympian, and that's obviously with the like, what do you think qualifies you? I'm like, well, I got a
Yeah.
year of experience.
Right.
Like,
I'm
that's it,
currently
like,
an Olympian.
Yeah,
I think that objectively speaking, you've been a pretty great Olympian. I think people would be dumb not to revote you. Like it's been fun seeing from the outside, like the level of professionalism that you've approached it with and representing the community. And even like we meme about it's a known issue, but like you're able to respond to a lot of situations and a lot of problems very professionally. You relay it to Hi-Res, do whatever you talk, but like you've always shown gamers respect. So I think people would be dumb not to vote for you. So go vote for Fro. He deserves a second campaign or a second term.
Hashtag
Oh, yeah.
Frolympian.
thank you. I
For
appreciate it.
show.
And I do got to do one quick shout out, and that would be to Viomatic. I tank for you. We had him on
Yes.
from sale. He actually posted this big long like 3-part tweet and part 2 was basically all about me and how he thought I did a really good job, like walking around and greeting people and making them felt, welcome and all that. And I don't know. I was just walking around saying hi to people, like that was my thing. But he's like, "This man's out here working double time," and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to say hi to everyone. Like, but I do
really
appreciate the kind words. Like it did make me feel good, because I will say I was walking around a lot. There was certain points where I'm like, the last day on Sunday, I'm like, I can't stop walking because it's like my knees just hurt so much, and seating was just so full because it's the final game.
Bend your knees.
Yeah, but
Don't
it was
lock 'em
literally
out.
to the point where I was like standing so much at that point. Like day 3, like stayed. Oh, come on, fucking up all night, like just walking around downtown.
No sleep,
It's like,
baby.
yeah, no sleep.
Yeah, oh, dude, my dogs are barking at the end of this weekend, or last weekend.
Anyways, I think we should probably wrap her on up, guys.
Well, there's a few things. WildMonkeyDesign.com.
Yeah.
WildMonkeyDesign.com.
WildMonkeyDesign.com.
For all your design needs. Teespring.
Oh,
Don't
Sales
believe our
over.
code's active.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Can we
you can
just move
still
on
get
through this stuff, Deb?
Some merch.
Let's shout out the Patreons and let's get rolling.
Yep, go for the Patreons. Go for it, bro.
Oh, I didn't have the list up. I was just saying we could skip the Teespring.
Oh shit! Well, look at
Patreon
that.
list,
You know
we'd like
what?
to thank the $50 donos. Adios.
Adios.
Asbestos dog. Baseball. B-Bombi.
Oh.
Lantern, turn.
Sir
Ember. Stoffmeister.
Stoffmeister.
And then hit him with the $5. Ario, Danny Kilowatt Man in Colorado. Nice job, boys.
There we go. Look at Rick.
That works.
Shit.
That works.
He's gunning for my job, guys.
No. Just happy to be here.
Oh, thank you, bud. Well, Rick, where can we find you?
Well, since Fro is trying to wrap this up.
No. Plug your stuff. We can skip our shit, but you go ahead and plug yours. You're still a guest.
Oh, well, since you wanted to wrap it up pretty quickly, you can find me on twitch.tv/BigRick20x, mixer.com/BigRick20x, Patreon. You can find me on Teespring. You can find me on Fiverr, Discord, Facebook, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell if you like the videos. You can find me over in Bocce. You can find me on Exilium Admins. You can find me running for Olympian, and you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/BigRick20x.
All right, there was a big section right in the middle that was a complete
Xbox
troll,
gamer tag,
but
BigRick20x. PC, Smite username, BigRick20x. Steam username, BigRick20x. Check it out. Got the branding.
Word.
And thank you, NCS, for our bitchin' outro. No copyright sounds for all your copyright sound needs.
Non-copyright sound needs.
Hit him with a dep. Where you at?
No, we out, son. Bye-bye.
Oh, peace out.
Goodbye.
Peace out, fools.
Playing with my mind, gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting